everyone. Welcome to our podcast episode. I don't know if you heard Seven Thug say, okay, wait, because I might have accidentally unmuted it. So you may have heard him, but I don't know. But welcome, everyone. The host is Sid, so I'm going to stay quiet. Sid, whenever you're ready, bro.
Yo, welcome to the stream. It's been a long time coming. Oh my god, I'm kind of flushed out. I look a little bit white. Imagine that. But it's been a long time coming. We haven't had a guest on our podcast for a very long time. So quickly, I would like to introduce Mr. Blowfishman TV. Thank you so much for taking time out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, hi. Yeah, thank you. It's an honor to be here, guys. Thank you.
And there's a guy to your left as well.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh.
That guy to the left in his picture or on Discord?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, true.
In the picture.
So the guy in the picture like had a shaved head, some pretty big arms. It seems. It looks like he was
huge. Yeah, I just noticed.
It looks like someone.
Good
It looks
guy.
like he's someone you can't fuck with. You know, like
He looks like
Yeah.
someone that would play like football.
Football.
Like, you know,
I
be
agree.
Yeah,
like
American
back
football,
smasher.
not
American football,
footy
right?
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Right,
looks
right,
like
right.
a guy that's a back smasher,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, totally.
Right, you're
100%.
right.
smashes backs on a daily. You know, that kind of thing.
right? Yeah, it looks like he works out and stuff.
Has a good
Oh.
voice. Has a good voice.
Looks like
Oh, that's
you know,
a nice
looked like
voice.
he was a football star too at one point.
Plays like
Look
the
at how
guitar.
thick that neck is too. I never noticed that neck vein actually. What the hell? The one that
That's
like runs
massive.
from like the ear down to like the
Yeah,
base
that's
of
like a
the throat.
sign
That's
you're
weird.
just built and hench. So you're also
That just looks like steroid use. I don't know.
That's
about
just
that.
lack of oxygen.
That explains, you know, like the receding hairline, but
Whoa, hold on.
What? Just like hair thinning, gray hairs on the sides, you know. Probably
Hair
wears
on the
glasses
sides, for
'cause,
sure.
yeah, bro.
Oh my
Those
god! I
glasses
actually
and his
never
eyes
booked
are
that
so
vein.
weak.
That looks really unhealthy.
It just looks like you're tensing, but like,
Okay. That guy is Back Smasher, guys. That's also our guest. If you guys don't know who Back Smasher is, this guy is a retired streamer. Imagine fucking retiring from streaming, bro.
Did
you- what
did
that's
you just
so
call me?
embarrassing. Retired.
No,
Retired
seriously, what did you just
streamer.
call me?
you can't just defend the
Sid-
guy.
Sid said the
just
R
throwing-
word?
throwing that term around,
That's
bro.
fucked up. That's
That's
fucked
fucked
Come
up.
on, man. This is why
What
no
is
one wants to
this?
come on the podcast because of shit like this. Fuck.
Right,
We
but
just said that word.
it's also Blowfishman TV's older brother.
Yes,
I
I can
More
good
actually
good
confirm
looking
this.
brother.
No cap, he
cooler
actually is.
brother. Yeah, they
He's
look
the-
the
he's the
same,
better
man.
looking
They
brother.
look the same.
Yo, Back Smasher, have you ever thought about voice acting? I think you'd be pretty good at it, bro.
I think
I
I
mean-
think you've got talent for it because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who think they're good at voice acting, but they need to stop.
I mean,
feel like yourself
you've
you'll
got
be good.
you've got the studio
You
for it,
motherfucker.
just in
I do.
Blowfishman's, you know, just in Blowfishman's room. So you might as well just make use of it.
Yeah, you might as well because he's just got equipment there for no reason. It really bugs me.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like you're doing anything with your life, anyways.
No, never. All I do
Definitely
is
not.
I sit around, I watch Twitch. I have a collection of guitars for no reason. They collect dust. It's really what they're for. Might appeal to some
How
elder
many guitars do
statesmen.
you have, by the way?
Oh God, 15?
What the fuck?
15.
Yeah.
I can
And is
confirm
that like a rotation? Okay, genuinely speaking,
Yeah.
I know we're supposed to get to questions, but you're just such an interesting person. I just want to ask questions, right?
Yeah.
Do you have names for your guitars? Like, you know how people have names for like cars and like, you know, their shoes and like.
My car's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Sally.
Sally. That's a
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
name.
Thank you.
You ever
Why
you
is
ever
it
hug
called
Sally?
Sally?
Because
Huh?
in cars, you know the.
Because you like white girls?
The actual truth. What? The actual truth is, there was one time at university. There was this very attractive Asian girl. I never got her name. And I just called her Sally. So I was like, I'm gonna name my car after you. So it's stuck ever since then. This is going back 4 years though, guys. So it was a long time ago.
That was a while
In
ago.
university,
Yeah.
where you were still with fucking Poonam.
Yeah, I told her now. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
you-
I told her.
Yeah, you know.
Uh-oh.
What'd you tell her? What'd you tell her? Oh, let's go take a ride in Sally. This
Yeah,
attractive
yeah,
girl
yeah,
that I
yeah,
saw,
yeah.
that I gloss
Need to
over
fill
every
Sally
day.
up.
I was in mindful of that. That Korean girl and I, like, it's okay, it happens.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Hash was ready to risk it. Homie was like, yo,
All for the
fuck it.
biscuit, that little tailpipe, you know.
Fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
I was gonna say, like, with regards to the guitars, like, yeah, I used to name them like ages ago, maybe when I was like 16, 17, you know, when I only had like one or two, because apparently that was like the thing everyone thought you had to do with any sort of possession. You had to like name it, and it somehow
you-
had like some deep meaning.
Were they always girls? Because I know that's a
Yeah.
typical thing. Like
Yeah.
Sally, that's a girl, right? Most people like, or not most, everyone names it a girl's name. Is it why though? I don't understand
know.
why. Do you guys know?
I think it's
I
because
have
like
no idea.
it's up to like it's something we find attractive, right? Like I don't know. And
Okay.
maybe if you're heterosexual, you call it a girl's name. Maybe if you're homosexual, you say a boy's name. I don't fucking know.
Yo, anyone from my LGBTQ plus side, yo, in the chat, please. Someone explain this.
Lucy says,
is that true for you guys?
Because you take care of your car like your girl. That's a pretty...
Hash
that's
treats
good
it like
logic.
shit, bro. The inside of Hash's car is disgusting. So
Just
I
like
pray for
him, right?
Poonam, man. I pray for Poonam because that shit's disgusting
Good
inside,
Lord.
bro.
We need receipts.
Okay.
Breeze, more like it.
Now we're done with the introductions of the guests today. As you can tell, today's episode is going to be an amazing one because the back smasher is amazing. Okay, just like Blowfish Man, you know, kind of runs in the family. I like Hashes, where Hash just doesn't run
I mean,
at all.
Tash is just
But okay, first question to you guys: what are you attracted in a partner?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty straightforward for me, right? Like that, of course, changes over time. Because when you're younger, you're like attracted to physical aspects mainly, or at least I was. Now that I'm older, it's like certainly more about like personal goals. If you're driven, if you're working towards something, if you know it is, you know what it is that you want to do and how to achieve it, and even if it's not what you end up, you know, wanting to do for the rest of your life, like I find that shit hot, man. If you got drive, if you got goals, you got ambition, I'm into it.
Like, it's about drive, it's about power,
Oh,
like that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. But like, I think if I agree with Backsmasher in terms of like goals and shit, but like if we're talking physically, I actually like, it sounds really stupid, but like, because I'm such a giant, right, and I'm just so big, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just such a threat when I walk, and if people see me.
Yeah, I fucking humankind because you're causing earthquakes around.
Yeah.
True. Didn't think of that. Yeah.
I like smaller people. I swear. I swear.
Wait.
This sounds bad.
Do you guys know? Do you guys know that picture of Shaquille O'Neal and his wife, who's like 4'11" or something? And Shaq's like 7'1".
But
this giant guy,
5 foot. But I like that. I swear, like there's a foot difference. Like if we ever hug, her head hits my stomach. Like you know what I mean? It hits my belly button. Like, it's just that tiny. But I kind of like it because like
easier access
you
to other things, I guess.
People around, you know what I mean? Backmash is kind of right though. But like, honestly, like I prefer shorter. And I personally, what I find attractive is I'm not into my kind of Asian, like South Asian. I think they're ugly as fuck. They're not my kind of vibes, right? Like they're butters. I'm not in. I had a white girlfriend in the past, but I don't. They're not my vibes either. I'm actually generally into Eastern Asian females. So like I prefer those kind of like. I don't know. I just like it.
Do you like Pan?
What?
So quick. Do you like Pan Asian women?
What does
fairer
Pan Asian
skin?
mean?
Like fairer skin.
Fairer skin? No, I don't care about that. In actual fact, you know what I find very attractive is like, you know, like a tan tone. I like that. Just reminds me of like the beach.
Nah, you're right.
It reminds me of the beach. I don't know why. I just think of a beach and I'm like, it's a beach.
Right.
Every time. So like that's like.
A little bit exotic, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit of fresh. Okay, I get you. See, I love Backsmasher's answer, but I also want to ask: is there not physical attraction first?
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Because you don't know somebody unless you talk to them.
Everyone wants the personality, right? Like personality is a very big part of being in a relationship or who you're attracted to and stuff like that. Like everyone's had a person they've been physically attracted to, but they've been turned off due to personality. But there's always a physical attraction. I feel like people want to be super naive and try to say that there's not, but it has to be, right? It has to be a physical attraction for you to get into it.
Right.
You know those dudes who say to girls like they don't give a fuck about looks and shit. It's all up. They're all lying to your face.
It's all a lie, man.
100%.
They're playing the game. They're chatting 100%. Shit. I don't care what you look like. Yes,
I was gonna say that. What is it? Like the older I get, of course, like looks kind of fall down the scale of importance. I guess that's what I should have said. It's not as important to me as like everything else. But of course, right off the bat, you don't know when you want to talk to someone unless you're physically like attracted to
them, right?
And then so like physical attraction is like, you know, tops before you know anyone. After that, for me, it's smell, bro. If I pull up and you stink, whether it's breath,
you're really gonna hate Hash.
What the fuck?
Hash stink.
What the fuck?
Hash stink. Okay, Blowfish, your turn. What are you attracted to in a partner?
Sure, like I'll go with physical first. I mean, I like them thick. Let's be real. I actually do like them thick. I'll be honest.
That's fucked up. I can't believe
thick like how? Thick like how?
Thick,
are
like,
you just
you know?
Are you trying to tell me like what's that guy from Sonic? Like the
Big
egg,
Cat?
the egg.
Oh, the
Eggman. Okay, not like that.
the Doctor Egg, like one of those ones. Like
no. More just like, you know, a girl who.
I know you Canadians still Jamaican slang, but I didn't know you stole the preference of women as well.
Oh damn. Honestly speaking, just like, you know, a girl who's just like not too skinny as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like too skinny. Like, if girls are too skinny, they kind of just, I don't know.
Do you
I'm not really
feel
into it.
like they might break?
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, no offense,
So,
but like actually,
you know, Blowfish Man knows he could tell you about all my ex-girlfriends from time past,
God.
and like
Oh,
I dated the gamut of women: skinny girls, average girls.
it would
thick
always be a
girls,
different
like-
girl every time. Like every day, bro. Like honestly speaking.
So back smash. Okay. He's add the two, you know.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
kidding with
I
this
agree with
pussy.
you guys though. Skinny girls always feels like, you know, you're bound to hurt them in some way, shape, or form,
That's
or
what I'm
they'll just
saying,
break or
they'll
blow away
break
by the
you, like,
wind.
right?
If I fell on you, you would snap. Like, I'm just that heavy. I
Yeah.
always
Like
think
you wouldn't
that.
even need Thanos to snap to make them into dust. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that was
Whoa.
great. You know. But other than that, like, you know, like, well, I'm a fairly big dude, so that's the reason why I'm like, you know, I like a little more to love, you know, physically speaking.
Okay.
Cushion for
As
the
for
pushing, that's to
personality-
you.
Exactly.
Okay.
As for like
For the
personality,
I like
like
that.
I'm
That's
kind of
nice.
with
That's
Backsmasher on this one, but at the same time, I also like a girl who's like also just independent, not super duper clingy, right?
Ooh, okay.
Just because, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, I find independence kind of hot. Like, if my partner could stand alone without me, without being like, you know, super like debilitated, I'm cool with that too.
But do you like independence? And
Hash, would you agree with that? Sorry.
Do
Hash,
I
would you
do I
agree
like
with that?
independent?
Do you like someone with independence?
Yeah, like career. Career is a big one. I know it sounds very cliche, but because I feel like I'm trying to make my career,
Make
they
it.
don't have that sort of. How do we talk?
Mindset.
What do you talk about? Imagine me talking to Punam and she wasn't into her singing and she doesn't understand what I'm talking about because she doesn't.
But,
and
okay,
me
here's
telling
the
her the
thing.
hardships and she'll be like, "What's that? What's that?"
Is Poonam trying to make it with the singing stuff as
Yeah.
much as you are trying to do it with Twitch?
Yeah.
You think that's literally her MO? Because here's the way that I'm seeing it. Here's the way that I'm seeing it is that she's trying a lot of different ventures and stuff like that. Yo, shout out Nihana, which is her and her friend's brand, right?
Stationary brand,
Like she's trying to do stationary brand and stuff. I see her promoting that a lot. I see her getting in contact with a lot more people. So I feel like she's trying to do a lot more than just her singing stuff.
The thing is, though,
so
I think
that's why I'm asking.
That's more.
Is that her MO?
Because she's just started that with her friend, and it's just something on the side. But in terms of like actual
What she wants?
goals, is always singing. I see Punam singing hours a day, and I didn't
Yeah.
realize how hard singing is until you see
Poonam's
someone
really
sing.
good, by the way, guys.
Until you hear
Poonam's
someone
really
sing,
good.
because you can sing so much in a day that you could just fuck up one little thing and stretch something here or in your neck area, and you're just done for like a while. You just got to take the L and wait a week or two. That shit's hilarious.
true.
But it
Wait,
is what it
do you,
is.
since you have 15 guitars, Backsmasher, do you sing? What? You guys,
He does. He
don't
actually,
seem
no,
that
no.
musically
Seriously speaking, he
talented.
does. He does.
Yeah.
All
I do
Filipinos
sing.
can sing but Blowfish Man.
No,
All Filipinos can sing
Not
but
all
Blowfish
Filipinos
Man.
can sing. It's the Filipinos that can sing. They're really good, and the Filipinos that can't sing.
They're
They're
really shit.
horrendous.
They're really like
bro.
honestly, I can
Horrendous.
confirm this. I can confirm this.
Yeah.
Horrendous. It's
I,
it's never in between. Like you never
never
have
in
those ones. Like,
between.
oh, they have a decent voice if they've trained for it, right? It's just, yo, please stop.
Yeah,
It's just
one or
of
the
those
other. I was gonna say though, and like back in the day, the singing and the guitar, like that was the main reason I picked up a guitar. To be perfectly honest,
right.
Like I thought it was like the instrument to impress girls because I was playing piano at the time, and
I
you can't
agree.
carry a piano around and play
Exactly.
to prospective
You know
partners,
what?
so-
You know what? I started playing guitar to pick up girls.
Did you want to
I
tell him
dead
that one
ass
story
did.
you told me and Hash?
Okay, okay. So basically, for a girl's birthday, there's a girl I was attracted to. I was talking to her for a while, a couple months. Things were going good. We went on a couple dates. I had time in my fucking life. It was her birthday, right? So it was actually this bed. I'll show you right now, right? I was sat on this bed. My camera was right there. I had a guitar and I just spoke no words and I just played Happy Birthday on the guitar. It's like
Classic.
I just sat there for 30 seconds playing fucking Happy Birthday on the guitar, looking like a weirdo.
When you
She
really
she
young,
didn't talk to me the next
you
week.
were really young, right?
I was like 14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
yeah.
But the thing is,
I was gonna
guys,
say if you were
imagine
like
how
in and around
ugly
your
he
20s.
is.
Oh, it was like last week. My bad.
I mean, yeah, that's understood. It's 14. Yeah,
She still said no to him, so he must have been really ugly
Hey.
or something, or like just really gross.
At
or
least she
some
was
shit.
honest.
I feel like
I'll
Sid
take
is
the
telling
L.
us his
I'll take
side,
the
but I
L.
feel like from her side, she must have been like, this dude is being a creep, constantly sending me videos of him playing the guitar or some shit. Can't even sing. At 14, I swear people just accept anyone. You know what I mean? Like you give them a note
That's true,
"I love
true,
you."
true.
Oh, really? Let's get
True.
married. You know what I mean? They do
That's why
shit.
that's why that white girl went the problem with you, Hash. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh shit!
Stockholm syndrome, is that what we're on now?
Oh no.
Okay. For me, physical attraction. There was a time when I liked really tall women. I like really tall
Ooh.
women.
That's cool.
That's interesting.
Okay,
How tall? Taller than you or like your height?
bro. Like it was a minimum 5'5", or I'm not looking your way.
Damn, and you're
Minimum
like 5'6",
5'5",
so
and I
that's
was-
tall.
Okay, when I went to prom, one funny thing is when I went to prom, I was 5'7". I'm 5'9" and 5'8" and a half now, so basically 5'9".
Is that
I'm
with
pretty
or
sure.
without man heels?
without,
Okay.
right? But basically, I was 5'7", barely 5'7" when I went to prom. My prom date was 5'9" without heels, and with
Well,
3-inch
okay.
heels, she was what, 6'1", I think.
Jesus, and she probably looks
Damn.
like
Damn.
6'5", because
She was taller than me. She was
Oh,
taller
damn,
than me, but I was like, oh my god, tall women. Oh, the shit, dude. I
This guy
fucking
popped a
love
serious
tall women.
chub.
You know, it's-
Yeah, like say she can carry you around and shit.
Water.
no, she was skinny. She was skinny.
Yeah, but she's like double your height. So she just carry you around in her back.
Nah,
and
she was
shit.
like- she was like a
Sid, you want me to
skinny
rub
goalie.
your back? You want me to rub your back, Sid? And then again, you want to be the little spoon, Sid? Is that what she? Oh, it's
Sid likes
cute,
getting
man.
treated like a baby confirmed.
It's funny because there are guys that are into that, right? Like,
There are
No,
actually
like
speaking.
taller women. There was something about it. It was like 5'5", or I'm not looking your way. Dead ass. Like I shit you not. It was like there would be girls coming up to me and be like, "Yo, hi." I was just be like, "Yo, what's up?" I just treat them like they were like one of the man them. Like genuinely.
That's
'cause-
interesting. You know that.
But now it's just I really like the face, right?
Mm.
I really like the face in terms of I really like looking at something, you know? Like the girl I was most recently talking to and stuff like that. Genuinely, I'll just be out on dates. We just be walking around and stuff, and I'll just take a step back and I just like kind of like just look at her face because I just
What a
like a
cutie.
really
oh, hold
really
on. Did
pretty
that ever
face.
backfire on you? Like, did she ever find you creepy for doing that?
I thought she found me creepy certain times, right? I used to be like, "Yo, is that creepy?" And then she's like, I mean, initially, like the first 2 times, first and like second time, she found it kind of creepy, but after that, she just found it really cute. And then she's like, "Wow, like you really like me," and I was like, "I just really like looking at your face."
It's
Oh,
kind of
nice.
funny, Sid, because I actually dated a girl who would do that exact same stuff. I'd be talking to her, and she'd just pause and just look at me. She's like, "Everything okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just really like your face." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I took it. I was like, "I'll take the dub. Why not?"
You know-
it's good you communicate
take
that.
it. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I actually stopped doing that because you know when you spend like a lot of time with someone else, right? They pick up your tendency and your habits, right?
Mm.
She started doing that to me, and I was like, "Fuck, you look like a weirdo." I shit you not. Like she put the Uno reverse card on me, and I was like, "Oh my god, you look creepy." I was like,
Yeah.
I always felt like she was judging me. Like, I remember I got my eyebrows done one time, and she was like, "Oh my god, your like eyebrows look so like pretty and stuff because you got it done, right?" And I'll be like, "Oh, yeah," and then she kept on staring at me, and I was like, "Can you like not like kind of creeping me out a little bit?" And she's like, "Oh, I really like looking in your eyes," and I was like,
God.
"Shut the fuck up. Get
Yeah.
away from me."
But do you guys like it when like the person you're with starts copying your mannerisms and shit? Like, do you find that hot, or do you
Yes.
find that a bit like, oh?
I find it funny just because like
Yes. Yeah.
I find it funny because like
It's
I
interesting.
remember dating someone and like she quoted me or like she put like the JoJo oh no because I was into JoJo at the time and I laughed and I'm just like you said it and she's like fuck you man and I just laughed.
I don't know, man. For me, it's like
Hey, be your man.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like some things can be cute, like if they pick up your slang and appropriately use it and
Yeah.
things like that. That's cute, right? Like get a bit of an ego boost. But then if you're dating yourself, then it just gets weird.
right? Yeah, it becomes
you're right.
weird.
Okay, I never thought of it like that, but yeah.
True.
Like I dated one girl who had like her personality was very like nerdy, you know, all about Harry Potter and like all those sorts of like books, that kind of thing.
Is that your
That was
girlfriend right
her.
now? Because that'd be my girlfriend, bro. I fucking love Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, it was like Harry Potter, Aragorn, all those series and whatnot. And yeah, I have no idea what it is. It's some nerd shit.
Yeah.
And then
I
me,
actually
I was like, you know, football player, you know,
That's
I
like
play
Blowfish's
guitar.
realm.
Exactly, right? So
Uh-huh.
it was like after a while, like I never absorbed her personality or her traits. Like, sure, of course, I started speaking a bit differently around her, you know, less of a dumbass and more academically inclined. But with her, it was like, you know, she started talking like an idiot, and I'm like, why are you talking like one of my teammates, or why are
Yeah.
you talking like me? Like, if I wanted to date me, I
Why
would
you
date,
talking like
you
one of
know,
them
some
man,
girl.
you know?
Exactly. And after a while, it was
Not
like, this
from
is weird.
road.
You're literally just trying to be
Just you.
one of us.
One
But like the subtle ones
one
are
of us.
cute. So like I type, you know, when you write lol, I do LEL. Because I just start singing it, and Bunam starts doing that as well. And I know it started because of me. I love it. That
So-
shit is amazing.
Dating you for multiple years just made her lose brain cells. Now she can't even
Now she can't spell
three letter
properly.
word.
What's next? Hash can sing well.
Yeah, the hash probably thinks lost means lots of love. I said it. No, with tendencies and stuff like that, I find it kind of cute. Like it's something to do. Like I really like it because for me it feels like they're paying more attention to you, I guess. Right?
Fair.
They're connecting with you a little bit. Like one thing I really love is sharing music with people, right? Finding these music and songs and artists that I really like that people might not know, right? Like a very popular artist is SZA. I actually have a vinyl right there.
It's
Right?
ZA.
Yes, Solana, SZA, whatever, right? But basically, there was a girl. She was very into SZA as well. There was like her number one artist, favorite artist, and stuff like that. And I was like, "Hey, have you heard this song? This is one of my favorite SZA songs because I'm a very big SZA fan as well, right? It's called Quicksand, and it's very cool. And she got interested into SZA, and she got interested into other music that I was into. So she started listening to a lot of the songs that I was into, and she picked up a little bit of habits here and there, like the way that I laugh and stuff, right? And then like I started picking up the way that she laughed and stuff, and it's I find it so cool. I find it so cool,
The
and I
way
find
she
it so
laughs,
cute.
that's creepy as fuck. No, I'm joking. But that's
No.
that's cool.
I
just-
do it now still. I do it now still. Like you see me occasionally over express my laugh where I'm like I'm laughing like normal, but then I'll just like it's weird.
Your face will just contort
Right,
in different ways. I
right.
see. Okay.
I never really thought
That's
people could pick
kind
up
of
laughs,
odd.
though, to be honest. Yeah, I never thought you could pick up a laugh. Sid really is a creep, huh? Started from the age of 14 when he would do his happy birthday videos.
I'm a weirdo.
At least I wasn't into gories. Actually, my prom day was a gory as well. I can't lie.
Oh, nice.
It's because I got rejected by the black girl. Crazy.
I see.
Oh man.
Oh no. Depression. Just depression.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
pain.
But now that we're talking about attraction in a partner, right? Do you guys have any weird attractions? Like something that's kind of creepy. That you know, not creepy, not creepy, just weird in general. Like something that's unusual. Hash, would you like to go first?
Weird attractions.
I'm afraid.
Like, one
Yeah.
I know which is quite weird, which I actually stare at, is like shoulders. So let me explain what I mean by that.
You like broad shoulders?
No. I like. Okay, it doesn't make sense what I'm about to. But I like soft and gentle shoulders. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's something
No, it does. It does.
like that's something I look at,
It
and
does.
I look at every body part. Like I do. I analyze. I can't help it. Like it's not even like a creepy way. I just like. I sometimes start thinking like the advantages of body parts and shit. Because like if someone says they're sporty, I need to see why
No.
they're sporty. You know what I mean? It's just cool. It's fun for me. Like I find it. Like if someone says they're sporty, the first places I would look at leg muscles and like their shoulders. Because in general, like sporty people tend to got like defined like calves and defined like shoulders, right? So like, but oh, hands as well. But is that a weird one? Is that like quite common to look at hands? I'd say that's quite
I
common.
think it's more common than shoulders.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
more common than
Okay, I
shoulders.
think the weirdest one to myself is like shoulders, and I think sometimes I like it when like I think sometimes I like being like make some sort of like BDSM. You know what I mean? Like being like told what to do, like commanded and shit. I like that. I swear.
Okay.
Well, Hash, yeah, I think you're forgetting one. You mentioned nostrils before.
Oh Christ.
You
Oh, I
mentioned
like-
something about
Oh,
nostrils.
oh yeah. So one thing I do to Panam is so I like to do love tests, right? And they're a bit extreme. I won't lie. But this is my
Is
way
this-
of saying breaking
Is
barriers.
this like a love calculator? Like you write Hash, Nassim, Poonam,
Yeah.
Gurung, and you see like 6%. Oh, Poonam, we should break
but
up.
like we got to
that's
do
it.
certain challenges to make us closer. Like it's just in my mind, if we don't break it, we might as well break up. Like I'm one of those fuckers, right? So like what I do to Panam sometimes is I think because me having what I would consider slightly bigger than the average nose, slightly just a tad, right? Just a tad bigger than the average nose, right? Panam has a normal nose, so like I check out her nose and like you know when you're turned on, you do weird shit.
Oh yeah. All the time.
I've like kissed it and shit, but like I may have accidentally like kissed a bit of snot or something. But let me explain myself. In the moment, I didn't mind it. That's fucking disgusting, right? But in the moment, I didn't mind. I swear, it's the truth. I'm not lying.
Now you know what? I'm kind of with Hash on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
You're
I'm like,
disgusting.
Yeah, fair.
You're disgusting. No, man.
I'm kind of with Hash on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's fair. That's fair. You know.
In the moment, I didn't mind it. I swear to God, anything in the
Max
moment,
Slash to say something.
I'm okay with it.
Well, no. I agree. Like, you know, when you're attracted and you're feeling it, sure, like whatever. But man, nostrils are well. Okay, I'll roll with Hash on this one. In that, myself and my brother, we have pretty big ass
What,
noses.
80
Like, you guys
just
can see this
not...
shit. No, but I'm not attracted to nostrils. I actually like this is, you know, probably I'll tell you guys about it later. But I don't know. For me, like, I don't know. I think
Soju Boy asked, when you kiss, does your nose poke her eye
Yeah,
out?
it does. No, it has in the past.
Does it
and
actually? Oh,
we
no.
can't. We can't
shit.
kiss like going directly. We have to angle a bit. So
yeah.
you know when you guys go forward, I gotta go like that. I'm not even lying to you guys. It's a
No.
genuine
But
truth.
that's yeah, no, I have to do that too. It's always like this slight tilt. You know, you both are tilt in different directions and whatever.
I've never
I
had
don't
that
know,
problem.
man. Oh damn, must be
I've
nice,
never
eh?
had that problem.
I know, right? God, fuck.
Nah,
Got
for me,
big-ass
I think
pussies.
I don't think I have any strange attractions other than like maybe I've been told in the past that maybe I'm a little too obsessed with curvatures. So I like wide hips, bro. Like, and it's almost
Hell yeah.
Back snatcher, you
like I
know
almost
those
enjoy
vibes.
wide hips a little too much. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
when you
do
get like
do
a
know
proper
there's actually a scientific reasoning why you're attracted to wide hips and bigger butts.
childbearing,
Yeah. I was
Yes.
about to say.
Yes.
I was
What's
actually
the
about to
reason?
say.
What's the
primal
reason?
desire for that.
Childbearing.
He's looking for
Because
a
if you
proper
have
mother.
wider hips, it's more optimal for you to bear
Did not know
child, and
that.
it's safer
Did not
for
know
you.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you're
it's, like,
attracted to
hard
bigger
coded
butts.
into our DNA as human beings.
So like
And then-
backslash wants to reproduce basically.
Essentially,
Yeah,
the
okay,
primal
It's safer,
instinct.
Okay, yeah.
reproduce safer.
Safe.
Yeah.
So, like,
I see.
there's-
I see.
yeah.
I see.
But
And then
honestly,
like
dude,
bigger breast is like milk production and stuff for the child.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't
I don't know
that.
about that one.
I
I
agree
just
with
thought.
that. I agree with that.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I didn't
But
know that.
I know the hips are 100% true, but the
Yeah.
breasts,
Mm.
I'm kind of assuming.
I was gonna say, like, for hips, man, like so it's fun because you can stare at them from afar. When you get to hold them, is fun. When you get to dance, is fun. Like,
True.
there's so
Right.
much fun with hips. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I
The hips
like.
don't be lying, you know.
They never lie, bro.
And
She
don't you like
might
sometimes
be.
just do that constantly as well. Do you know what I mean? You just Move
Yeah,
your
like
hand
sometimes
and
if
the
you're like
stroke.
hanging out with
Yeah.
them, hand on their hip, and you just go back and forth between
Yeah.
the dip.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. Maybe
fun.
it's weird.
It's fun.
Bro, like they smell so nice. I'm fucking with you. No, but hips. Okay. For me, okay, shape and like is so much better than size, right? Like it's people like, oh my god, like imagine like a girl with like such and such butt, such and such breasts and stuff like that, right? Shape is always better than size, in my opinion. For example, hips, right? If she got curves, she might be skinny.
Yeah.
She might be thick.
Yeah.
Who cares, bro? She got curves. Like
Yeah.
curves are a lot more hotter, right? That's my personal opinion. But Blowfish, weirdest attraction in a girl. What's yours?
I
And then
actually just feel like,
Backsmasher was yours hips?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what he
I
said.
guess like the reason it's weird for me is because I'm almost like a little obsessive about it.
Okay.
A little.
Like
Like
yeah,
That's what I was
like
gonna say.
almost. So like through my fairly extensive dating history, I've dated girls that weren't curvy. I've dated small girls, big girls, thick girls, like whatever. It like I really ran the gamut to find what I liked, and like as soon as I discovered hips, that was it for me. Like
Right,
that was
right.
it. Every girl after that first girl, I was like hips forever
I
for
like
everything.
hips as well, but not like not like that. Not like.
what about okay, hips, what about thighs? Thick thighs?
Yeah, thick thighs
I
save
don't
lives.
know.
Yeah,
I've never really.
I don't
agree
think
with
about
that.
that. I don't
Really?
think about it.
thick thighs
Really?
save lives. I
Yeah,
agree.
I don't
I
I don't
agree
think
with
about
that.
that either.
Thick thighs save lives, man.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
Thick
don't
thighs
think about
100%
that.
save
Never
lives.
think of that, I swear.
yeah.
Which is really weird because most dudes say that, right? Like thick thighs
Yeah.
and all that shit. I never ever look at it. I look at
when
carbs though.
when they're insanely thick on the thighs and you have like a little like thigh brow here.
Oh, the wink
No.
or whatever. Yeah,
The
The
yeah.
wink.
that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I've like I just like Hash. I've never really thought about it.
Never,
honestly.
I've never looked, and like I look at calves. I look. That's what
Calves?
I look at. Yeah, calves. I look because like I look at like the genetics of.
No
the
wonder
calves.
you're with a Nepali girl, because Nepali people have like really big calves because we live like mountains and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, genuinely, like genetically, we have bigger calves.
you don't, but
Oh,
yeah, like
jeez.
yeah, the other, yeah, they do. Most Nepali people do. Wait, Blowfish, what was your answer? Sorry, what was your answer?
So like I actually like thought about this. I was like, is there anything weird? So I was gonna say thighs, but then Sid brought that up. My other answer was like, yo, like if your eyebrows are too thick, I'm sorry. If you're like looking like Rock Lee, I can't. I can't. That's a turn off.
Rock
I'm like, that's a turn off. Yeah, if, you're
Imagine
look- if they're looking like Rock
Being
Lee,
so
I'm done.
misogynistic.
I'm done.
That's so fucked up,
Hold
Blowfish. I'm not gonna
up.
lie to you, bro. Like that's fucked up. I could.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Hold up. So you telling me you want to date a girl that has thin or no eyebrows,
Yeah,
bro?
Like
that's
the
That's
dude
what
in
I said.
between, not like
Yo,
this.
that's worse.
that's not a
Bro,
good
because
look,
thin's
bro.
actually worse.
Yo,
It's-
yeah,
it's
imagine they
worse.
have, imagine they're thick eyebrows, right? You could get them
Yeah.
plucked, you can get them tweezed.
Yeah.
Now, what are you gonna
But
do if
if
they
you're-
have thin,
Exactly.
no eyebrows?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Got
want a good
thick
in
as fuck,
between.
but there's potential. I can.
I
Make
need
any
a good
shape.
in between. Not too thin, not too thick, but it's hard to describe. I was like, I guess
Which
eyebrows
one would
for
you
me?
pick though, if you had to pick
Between the
bro?
two,
I pick
Yeah,
thick.
too thick or too
Uh,
thin?
probably the thin.
Damn, that's a
What?
bad choice, bro.
What the
Straight up,
fuck?
that's a bad choice.
Yo, you're-
That's a bad choice.
You're. Oh my gosh, bro. Do you guys sometimes like think of?
Yo,
like,
Backsmash, you wanna come back to streaming? We need,
we need another podcast member. But
This ain't it.
I vote to boot him. That is a bad take, dude. Jesus
a
Christ.
boot.
That's a bad take.
Backsmasher, because you said you've been with like many females, right? And Blowfish
Hmm.
said like he has like a 50 body count like last time as well. It's
That's
kinda
not.
crazy.
That is an over
Right, okay,
exaggeration.
yes. But do you guys ever look at like the
Everyone
genetic side of it as well? Have you guys ever looked at someone and thought, oh, that's a good genetic to throw into my if we ever had children together? Do you guys ever think that?
Maybe that's why I like tall women, you know?
Have you guys ever thought? I think that all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I think now, obviously that I'm older, sure, like I think about it a bit more. But like I know I have friends that will like speculate like, oh yeah, me and this girl can make really cute babies, or me and this guy can make really cute babies. Like I never took all that very seriously. I know some people do, but I've never really paid attention to it.
Blowfish, what about you? Do you look for like short eyebrows? And you only go, you're like, oh, I want my kids to have no hair on top of their fucking eyes.
Hey man, less hair. There's less hair to deal with, you know. But other than that,
Oh man, that's a
That's
bad
an
take,
interesting
bro.
take,
I'm
by
not
the
trying to
way.
date
I've
a
never
naked
heard
mole
of
rat,
that.
bro. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
not like full on like less hair to deal with. You know?
Mole rat.
I don't know. I mean, for me,
Terrible.
like, I guess, you know, just like we're talking about like what I want in a kid now at this point. Like, that's what we're talking about.
Not in a kid, but like,
Like-
you know, what could have you ever looked at a partner and thought about like they have features that you think would make a good addition to your current
To
DNA
your
set? And
genetic
like
pool.
when you have
Right.
kids, it'd be like,
Oh no, that's definitely happened. That's definitely happened a few times.
you're
I would say.
dirty. That's weird, bro.
Other than that, like, yeah, that's happened a few times with me. But other than that, you know, I don't think about it too hard because I'm like, who knows how long this is gonna last, right? If it does last that long, right?
Yeah,
That's how I
I
see it.
just want a black child so they can say the N word, you know.
That's also
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. No, but okay.
Oh,
Weirdest
Lord.
attraction for me personally in a girl is probably like, you know what? As of recent, I actually like a girl that has like a little bit of a bicep, you know, like they're strong.
Okay.
Strength,
That's fine. That's fine.
strength. Oh,
I've
like,
never thought of that. you know.
if she can lift me up, oh my god, like that's
Oh.
like oh yeah. Like,
So now we're
I
learning
low-key-
that Sid has a bit of a mommy complex.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wants to be strong, he wants to be
You
You
lifted
know
up.
what?
I
You
don't
know
blame
what?
him.
You know what? You know what? Sometimes it's kind of
He
nice
wants to
being
be
the little
cared
spoon.
for, you know? He wants to be cared for.
Sometimes
That's
it's
cool.
kind of nice being the little spoon. You know?
No, it's true. It's true.
Your arms not dead when you wake up in the morning and stuff like
That's
that.
true,
Like
it's
you
true,
don't have
it's
to
true.
worry about it and
Fair.
stuff. Like sometimes it's nice being the little spoon. You know?
It is.
You
it
feel
is.
safe.
Honestly,
You
it's
feel
true.
safe.
It's true.
Yeah, I love how you say that. It's actually very true.
Okay, but that's probably like a little bit strong. Long legs is always a good like positive because my legs are pretty short. That's why
So
my proportions for deadlifts are really good because I have long arm
Yeah.
and wingspan, right?
Yeah.
But my legs are pretty short, right? And I lose a lot of fat on my legs. Like if sat down, if me and Hash were to sit down, I'll probably be around like my torso would be around similar length, but my legs are extremely short. So that's why.
No,
Yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough.
man. Yeah, man. That's really peak. Yeah, man. I
Like,
can't relate, but yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
same.
Okay.
I was gonna say when it comes to nostrils though, so I actually had a girlfriend once, and
No.
like it wasn't the entire reason we broke up. There's a whole
Oh.
story behind how we even got together, but like you know when you spend time with someone and you know if you're not entirely into them, you start to notice all the flaws and you know all the things you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started noticing this girl's nostrils and holy fuck they were weird. Like she had the
Oh my
weirdest
God.
fucking nose I'd ever seen.
Describe it to
Yeah,
us.
I want to know.
I can't without like okay, so like you know this
Oh, it came up?
Looking up,
not
like,
that
and
it
you see,
came
like,
up, but it was
you see
like
stalagmites.
God, okay. I don't know how to describe it. So like this is my nose, right? It's wide, it's thick, whatever. She had like a really thick bulbous like front part here. I don't know what like biologically what this part
Right.
is. But then these fuckers, the nostrils are super thin and they like W'd. It was weird. It was like there was a dip in between and it was
That
the
is
strangest
weird,
fucking
okay.
thing I'd noticed.
Oh.
And I was never really into her to begin with.
That's
And
fucked.
so yeah, it was really strange. I remember sitting there and we were watching a movie. You know, I had my arm around her and I'm like looking down. She's like super into it. And I'm like, holy fuck, you have the weirdest fucking nose.
No.
Like,
I know exactly what Backsmash is talking about. It's the moment of realization.
yeah,
You go, why am I here?
yeah,
Ooh.
exactly.
Right?
The glass broke.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Did you
fuck.
dump
Like,
her?
what is happening?
Did you break
Like,
up with her? Like, because of
Probably
that?
dumped her, didn't you?
I was kind of a
Did you-
scumbag.
did
I'm
you-
not going to lie. I
You
had
did?
her
Did you
dump me.
snuggling? Did you continue snuggling? Like, did you finish the movie?
Were you like, I'm
Yeah,
done
yeah,
now?
yeah, we finished the movie and stuff, but I was kind of a jerk. So, like,
I'd
I'll
look
try
and
and
be like,
condense
yo,
the
I gotta
story
go
really
home.
quick.
Oh, yeah, shit, my mom wants me home. Yeah,
No,
oh, my
no,
mom is in there.
no.
Oh,
that's
sorry,
so
someone's
fun.
calling. Bye.
That's
No, I'll try and condense this story really quick. So basically, I was talking to this girl, you know, kind of as a rebound. I was in this on and off again relationship, and so happened to be off. And I was talking to this girl, and I invited her to like, you know, some show I was playing. She said, "Cool." She came, you know, played the show, and we were heading home after. And I was like, you know, I'd like to take you out sometime. I think I like you, you know, like let's go get dinner or something. And she took that to mean, hi, I like you. I want you to be my girlfriend.
Oh,
So, you know, back when I got home, you guys must have been children at this point, but when I got home, Facebook was a thing. And, you know, on Facebook, she went Facebook official, like, you know, I was dating her and I did not have
Oh, that's
the heart to say no. Because yeah,
No.
I was like, okay, whatever, like this could be
I
good,
never
fine,
did
whatever.
that Facebook shit, bro.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So we went out on like 1 or 2 dates, and you know, she was telling all her friends that I was her boyfriend and stuff. I didn't have the heart to say no. And so I never really was into her to begin with, because as soon as that happened, all the red flags went off in my head, and I was like,
Right.
okay, clearly, like, you know, maybe I should just sit down and tell her, like, you know, I'm not your boyfriend. Like, I just wanted to take you to dinner and get to know you more, and then, you know, go on a couple dates, that kind of thing. But dumbass me, I didn't have the heart, so I was just going with it. And then, you know, I noticed her nose,
No.
and then I noticed her smell. She had
Her
like mad body odor.
schnauzer.
She had like really like she did not wax her arms, and this girl's Italian, so you know she did not wax her arms or nothing.
Oh, no.
And like, you know, I'm not shaming anybody with body hair, like whatever, do you,
Right,
right?
right,
But I
right,
was
right.
like, it was just like everything was just like I was realizing all of these things at once, and then like on top of all that, I was like, holy fuck, this girl's kind of crazy. She thinks I wanted her to be my girlfriend after asking her to dinner. Like, fuck, what am I
Yeah.
doing here?
Yeah.
That was like, so that was a scenario.
Shit. That's so creepy.
That's why it seemed a bit off. I might have been in 7th grade. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. When I saw him with her, I'm
Yeah.
That's
like,
so embarrassing for her. I
That's
feel
what I
so
mean.
bad. I feel so bad for her. That's so embarrassing, man.
You know,
And you know, I felt like such a jerk though, like because I had her dump me. I did like one of the scummiest things which anybody could do, which was my on and off again relationship. You know, she came running back and said, I don't want to share you with people. And I was like, okay, great, please save me. Which is terrible. And so I made a point not to cheat on my current girlfriend at the time. I'd just gone to hang out with my ex, hash things out, and then we came to an agreement that, you know, we were going to get back together. And so I told my current girlfriend all of this at the time, and she was like, okay, where is this going? I was like, I need you to dump me. And I'm laughing
That's the
because
most
it's awkward and I
complicated
feel
plan on
terrible.
this planet. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, but it was obviously I was such a jerk. I should have just handled it and, you know, dumped her straight up and told her the truth. And so years later, long after, you know, I'd run into her at some other job, and, you know, I'd apologized. I straight up apologized. I was like, I did not treat you well. Like, I was a jerk. You know, I'm sorry. We came to a misunderstanding, and I never had the heart to tell you the truth, but also I shouldn't have treated you that way. So, you know, my bad. She's married now. It's all good. We like talk casually, but I still feel like such a jerk about it. But also she was really weird. So
she was very strange. That girlfriend of yours was really weird. I don't know.
oh my god.
I was a weird fucking kid in grade 7. I knew.
Right.
That's actually a really cool story, but I feel bad for her, bro.
Yeah.
To imagine, like,
Yeah. I didn't think it would have, like,
think
yeah.
that, though. That's weird. But I also feel bad because, like, she had good intention, but it's kind of fucked. Like, it's
she did.
Bro, she
And
has a
like I'd come to
schnauzer,
learn
bro.
that I was actually like one of her first boyfriends. So yeah, and that's
She hates
why
men
she
because
had
of
all
you.
these thoughts. No, she's married to a
No,
guy that I know.
No way.
She's married to this guy that I know who's kind of a jerk, but I'm like, you know what, whatever,
No
that's cool.
way.
If that's what you're into.
Yeah, because you fucked her up.
Because you fucked it up. She thinks that's the standard for men. Oh,
Oh, no.
You made
So,
her
you know.
bar so low that she can't pick it back up again.
No, it's okay. She's married now, guys. It's
Yeah,
not my
to a
fault.
jerk.
Thanks to a jerk.
Yeah.
Probably hates her life right now because you ruined her, bro. You're out here just living life
Oh
like
my
it's
God.
nothing.
I don't know. Sounds
Showing
like a head
random
problem
guys
to me.
Yeah,
Oh my
honestly, yeah.
God.
No, when I'd spoken to her again as an adult, it was like, yeah, hey, I'm sorry. Like I straight up
And then she told
apologized.
you, I never got over you. Please dump your girlfriend for me. I'll leave
Yeah,
my
I,
husband
like-
20 years for you.
That's her.
Right
all
now.
seems well,
Yeah.
I think. I'm just not gonna open that Pandora's box again.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of relates onto the next question I was going to ask. Weirdest reason for a breakup or turn off, right? Like Backsmasher said his story one time. If you have more stories, let him keep them coming because that's interesting, right? For me, one big turn off was there was a date that was like I went on a date with a girl, right? First date, she called her mum. She called her mum and she's like, "Hey, mum, I'm on a date with this guy. What do you think of him?" And I was just like, "Yo,
That's a little
first
soon.
date,
How old are you?
21."
Oh.
This was like a year ago?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
recent then.
Like
Oh,
like
shit.
recent, yeah, recent. Called her mum on the date, just be like, "Hey, I'm on a date with this guy." Turned around the FaceTime and shit, and I was like, "Hi, Mrs. Hello, Miss Jackson." Ooh. You know,
I'm for real.
like it was like, bro, like what am I supposed to do? This is awkward.
That's just immature, isn't it? That's so awkward. Oh, calling up your mum
Yeah.
and saying, "Hey, do you like this guy? What do you think of
Oh,
him?"
That's
that's what she
strange.
said. Oh my god, that
The
is
date
really
was going
weird, yeah.
pretty well as well, and she's pretty hot. I can't lie. Like it was going so well, and then it just completely turned off. Like it was just like no, like just no entry, please. No, thank you. Backsmash.
Yeah.
Sorry, Blowfish. Do you have a story like biggest turn off?
I
or
think
a
I've
reason
told you
that
this one back, so I think you know which story I'm telling you. Like I'm gonna tell these guys, the Lotto Scratcher story.
Oh fuck, man! Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so in my last year in university, I was dating this like huge weeaboo girl. Like she was a huge weeaboo.
This
Like,
guy says
honestly.
as if he's not some weeb.
I'm not.
himself.
I'm a pretty big one, both physically speaking, you know, and like actually speaking. But like at the same, like this girl was like on a whole nother level. I was like, okay, I never mind. I'm pretty normal compared to this,
You
right?
just have a podcast about fucking JoJo's fucking bizarre adventure. I
Yeah.
saw
Just
you
talking
and
about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
episode.
Weeb,
Yeah.
bro.
you and Satsunami
Just
had
talking
a
you to
about
point
the
the
episode.
finger. Come
highly
on,
about
man.
a 30-minute episode. No,
I was like, hey, here's the thing. This girl like had like millions of figures. I have 0 figures, honestly speaking. And, you know, like those like figurines. Not to knock people who like collect those, but
he's
like she
judging.
had a lot. She had like a lot. Like whoa, right? If you have like 1 or 2, that's cool. 3, that's fine. But she had like a whole shelf full of them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, of like a bunch of like you know those the idol animes. Like she was really into those kind of animes, right? So I was like, holy shit, right? And like, so yeah, the Lotto Scratcher story. What happened was that, you know, she invited me over to her place all the way in like the opposite ends of where me and Backsmasher live, right? So, you know, things were getting hot and heavy, and she asked me to do something really fucking weird, right? Like sexually speaking, and she took out like a 1 yen coin because she did go to Japan at one point, like a yen coin, and I was like, okay, cool, like thanks. I thought she was giving it to me. I was like, this is cool, right? I'll fucking keep it, right? And she's like, no, I want you to use it down there, and I'm like, sorry. And she's like, use it down there. I'm really into that. I'm like,
How do you use it down there? I don't understand.
You use it.
Do you
like
wanna
a
know?
slot
scratcher.
machine. Like a
you know,
slot
like the
machine.
Lotto Scratcher. No, not like a
No,
slot machine.
no.
Like, you know when you scratch
You
Lotto
put it
cards?
in there. You
know when
put
you
it in
scratch
there.
Lotto
Oh, on
No,
her.
no, like Sid. You know when you scratch like those Lotto cards,
I
like
know,
that.
I
It's
know.
not machine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm shitty.
Not a
because
slot
it's like
machine.
a
I was
slot
like-
machine, you know?
Yeah,
because
at first I was like,
slot-
so like you want me to? She's like, no, just you know how you scratch Lotto cards? I'm like, yeah. She's like, could you? I'm like,
Wouldn't that hurt? Like you could.
and then like I literally put it on like the counter, and I'm like, hey, we need to talk. You know?
That's
And I
cat,
was just
bro.
like-
This guy went in and
Okay.
did it, bro.
Yeah.
This guy-
Shut
After
up.
you said we need
I
to
did it.
talk.
I was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it, just sure. I was like, fuck.
This motherfucker.
And then ever since I'm just like, I can't believe I fucking did it. I was like, in my head, I was like, I can't believe I did that.
busting out
I was
different
like,
moves.
But then after that, like, you know, I actually had to talk to her. I was like, listen, I was super uncomfortable doing that. It's like, you know, that's your kind of thing. If
So
you
you
love
did
that.
do it.
You
So
did
you
do it.
did
I
do
did.
it.
I did.
You
I know. I
did
talked to
it.
her like a week later. 'cause,
That's
like,
dumped him in.
I was being so distant with her. I was like, hey, why are we talking? I'm like, hey, can I call you? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like,
nasty ass.
and I'm like,
Dutch.
hey.
Yeah, he did it for a week. Man. He did it for a week. Continuous.
just
I go,
like-
hey, I'm a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
so
don't know
remember
to
what
feel about this
happened?
one.
Yeah. I didn't feel great doing it. I get you're into it, you know, people have different things, but I'm sorry, this isn't gonna happen. I was like,
Yeah, I'm more into slots than lottery tickets, man.
yeah, it was like the Lotto Scratcher story.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, only very few people know that story, and a lot of people think I'm joking. It's like, I'm not joking, sadly, I am not joking at all. I wish I was, you know.
I'm still
Um,
not getting over the fact that you
That's
said
cap.
I didn't do it, and then Bagsmasher called you out, and you went,
I was
"Okay,
like-
I did do it. I died. That
I
was
was like-
good."
That's fucked.
I actually did end up doing it though. Honestly
No,
speaking.
that's fucked. That's fucked.
You wanted a
Yeah,
weird
Hash,
reason
you
for a
have anything?
breakup. There you go, man.
Actually,
That's like-
The thing is, right? Weirdly, I'm very vanilla in comparison. I've only been dumped once, right? So I've only had 2.
have you never had a turn off though? Like, surely you've been attracted to a civic, like to a girl, but then they've done something that turned you off. Like even before I even ever had a girlfriend, I had a story of when I got like turned off from someone.
I think like the way someone eats, I pay attention to that. Like if they eat in a gross fucking manner, you know like Doritos, right? Everyone knows what and you know like they're quite like they leave like little fucking I don't know what crumbs or whatever, and like they're not clean with it. Like, they're just gross with it, and like I hate that shit, bro. If they don't eat well, I'm like, yeah, you're kind of weird. And like, I don't like people who eat like this. That. Like, where the fuck were you raised, Tarzan? Fuck that shit, bro. Sort it out. Yeah, like, what the fuck is that?
Open mouth chewing is disgusting.
So gross.
It's disgusting. I don't need to see what you're eating, right? Like, or I don't need you to, you know, masticate like a cow, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to hear that shit, bro.
And some people, like,
you know,
they can't even drink properly, man. They fucking drink like, why you gonna do that weird sound? Just take the liquid normally.
Do you know what the slurping thing is about, by the way? With when it comes to tea and like hot beverages and stuff, the slurping helps because it's allowing more air to come in. So what it ends up doing is it makes the hot beverage colder.
But you know, there's actually a way around that. You can just gently go. You know, gently blow on it and then sip that bit.
That's understandable. Like my dad always does it because he's impatient when it comes to like tea and stuff like that. Like he always slurps, and like when we're drinking noodles and stuff, he'll always slurp. But that's because the liquid is very hot, and I'm just like, bro, just wait for it to cool down. Like
and there's cultural context to this stuff, right? Like,
some cultures, I think
it's a compliment.
Yeah, it's like we like your food.
Yeah.
I think that's with noodles, right? I don't think that's with tea.
Noodles, soups.
I know with noodles and soups and stuff like that is, but I don't know if it's with tea.
But noodles kind of taste better if you do that as well.
Oh yeah, what a hypocrite! Fuck you. But also, okay, I have a question, guys.
Sure.
Exes. Okay, we've all had them. We've all had exes. What are your opinions about exes, and do you guys still follow your exes? Do you guys have possessions from your exes that you still keep? Do you guys have memories?
I have never. So my one ex, I never unfollowed her on any social media or unfriended or blocked on anything. However, so we were 16, 15 at the time when I got dumped, right? She recently, last year or a year, blocked me on everything. So I take that as a W. I feel like I won. The mental, you know what I mean? The mental game. I won the mental game.
I understand what you're saying. Hash.
I won the battle.
You're doing better off than she is.
Not, yeah, kind of, but like sounds bad when you, but like in my mind, I won the mental game. Like I won, motherfucker. Yeah. I didn't do it. I didn't give in because you weren't on my mind. Do you know what I mean? Just didn't care.
Did you ever have a point? Genuinely speaking, did you ever have a point where you did miss her?
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm a bit of a sop as well. Like I know I'm like 6 foot and shit, and people think they're like I'm probably like I am surrounded by people, but like I'm a sop. Like I'm a proper sop. So like when I first broke up, or when I first got dumped, sorry. I was 15 at the time. I was such a little bitch, right? Swear to God, like I couldn't even speak about it for like a year. I was like that bitch. You know what I mean? Like. But I use that as like an indicator I've moved on. When I can speak about it without feeling anything, or like feeling emotional, or like or sentimental, or whatever the fuck you call it. Like that shit. That was like my way to say, yeah, you know what? I've moved on, sort of thing. Like that. And I was like in college, second year. That's when I was like, yeah, I'm good now. Like I don't. I'm kind of happy it ended. Do you know what I mean? Like sounds bad, but whatever. Are you guys one of those people that block straight away when you break up, block on every social media?
Me, I don't block. I just unfollow and like just move on. That's like my way of moving on, right? It's been working for me, and funny enough, like, you know, every time I like post on Instagram, I still see those exes like checking out my stories. Like, why? I'm like, to me, I just think why every time. I'm like, I've moved on. Sorry. I was like, right? I don't know. To me, like again, how you handled it, Hash, like when you say like, oh, you know, I've won like the mental battle. I think for me, when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's like I think I've won the mental battle in that too, right? Like, you know, it's my way of also saying like, you know, don't try not to dwell on the past too hard. You know, move on, think of what you could have done better, think where you could improve, and just grow as a person from there on, right? You know, if it didn't work, sad, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, but is what it is at the end of the day. You know, on to the next one kind of deal, and yeah. Hopefully you get closure in each of your breaks, because I think getting closure is like a big thing when it comes to people who need to like move forward, right? Because there's some guys I still talk like that still message me like, oh, I miss her, dude. I was like, dude, it's been a year though, and all that kind of stuff. I was like, I think I tell those guys straight, I was like, I think you just need closure.
You need
Like,
to move on. Yeah.
you need to move on. Like, I think you need to say why. Because like, whenever they would tell me how they got broken up with, I'm like, kind of seems like they let you down easy. You know what I mean? I was like, you need to get that closure, otherwise you can't move on. And it's never happened though for like a lot of those guys. I'm like, what do you want me to tell you, right?
But I
was like-
sometimes think it's their fault for not. I don't know. You got to find out. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I keep telling them, it's like, you got to find out, man. Like, at this point, it's been killing you for like a year plus. Like, dude, just message her quickly, see what's up. That's it. 5 minutes max, in my opinion, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. Like when I was dumped, it was obviously very quick, right? It happens in like a 5-minute conversation.
it happens quick. It does.
But then the day
most
after, I had to like ask if we can just not like get back together, but like why. I needed to just. I had so many questions I had to ask, and then after that we never spoke. After that we never spoke. So then
I'm straight. Yeah.
when that happened, I felt like, okay, I know why. I did this wrong, that wrong, whatever. These are my fuck ups. At least I know it now. So I get it. Like I wasn't
Exactly right.
confused about it.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So that's I guess I'm on the side that I do unfollow. I don't block because I'm like, well, I mean, none of my exes really did anything that terrible, or none of them are that nuts. You know what I mean? That I have to be like, okay, this is like, that's enough at this point, right?
Backsmash,
Like,
since you've got like 50 girlfriends in the past, do you block them? Like, is there, like a whole fucking friends list of people you block? Has your following halved because of it or something? Like,
Well, I was gonna say that, like, kind of like Hash, I'm a bit petty in that I like to win the mental battle, and we've lost Sid.
Yeah.
Like, I will play the mental game, even if I know I'm the only one playing it, or if I'm the only one that cares about that game. And I don't know, I'm not the first to like block or get rid of people either, because I don't care. I'm super petty in that I will maintain a presence, whether it be on your digital space or in our friend space. If we're sharing the same social circles, you got to deal with me, and you got to deal with whatever happened, right? Whether it be breakup, dump, what have you. I'm petty like that. I'm nice to people until they're not nice to me.
So do you keep stuff as well? Like you guys got possessions and shit? So I remember I got like a bracelet. I first kept it for like a few months, then I binned it. Like that was my way of saying, you know what, Hash, you're getting away from, you're moving on. I don't know. Do you guys keep possessions?
I actually do
keep
have one. Funny
possessions.
enough, I have like one. You guys know that like blue blazer that I wear sometimes on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. An ex of mine bought me that, and now look, it's making me look better.
Yeah,
so
that's
I win
like
in that
clothing.
sense.
What about like jewelry? Like something small they got you, like
Nothing like
card or
that.
some
I
shit. Yeah.
Nope.
I
Zero.
have this. So my ex gave me this ring from the Great Frog, which is my favorite jewelry brand. I have like a couple of stuff from there, but she got me that, and it says Carpe Diem, right? It's like seize the day. Love it,
I was gonna
right?
say,
And
yeah.
basically, what I didn't want to just throw it away. I didn't want to give it back to her because it's like, what's she gonna do with it, really, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to sell it either because I was like, oh, there's like a little bit of sentimental value. Someone got this for me. So what I ended up doing was I actually bought my best friend the exact same ring, and now it's got a different meaning to it. It's
That's smart.
it's
That's
seize the
smart.
day for both of us, right?
That's
And
smart. Yeah.
every time I see him, every time I see that ring, I don't think about my ex anymore. I think about my best friend and what it means to me and him.
That's cool though. Like
Both
if,
of us.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I think the change in meaning is okay, and like throwing it, or I think that's cool. But then,
Yeah.
if Benam some came up to me and she was like, yeah, I'm still wearing the necklace my ex got for me, I'd be jealous. Swear, I'd be like, what the
That would
fuck?
be weird.
Mm.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, the fuck you
That
wearing
would
that shit for? I'll buy you a better one. I was like, how much is
There you
it?
go.
I'll buy you a
To be
better
honest,
one.
go.
yes. I can see that. I can see that. Like, but there's like a sense of, oh yeah, like wear this one instead. If you do that, I feel like that's completely valid. Like there was a girl that I was seeing where she was like, I was like, oh my god, like I was like, yeah, I really like that earring, and she goes, yeah, one of my exes actually got me that. I was like, fucking hate it, throw it away. I'll buy you a new one. I'll buy you. I was like, I'll buy you a real gold earring. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
fuck that fake plastic
No, not that,
shit.
not that fake shit, bro.
I was
We're
gonna
not
say,
buying
so
fake
since I'm significantly older than the three of you, the only things that remain from past relationships are like, so book X. I have some of her books here, and just I don't know. I should probably go donate them now. Book X also, because I'm also old. Book X like to write a lot of letters, and I think I still have those somewhere.
You know what?
Not that I ever
That's
read them or
crazy.
anything, But
Can you send
like,
them to me so I can like write myself as well?
yeah,
I
I
want to get
definitely could. It would
inspired.
be
I want to get
excellent
inspired.
content for you to try and use. But
Have you
yeah,
have
no,
you guys ever
I
wrote
have
like
it.
love letters? Have you
Yeah.
guys
Oh
ever
yeah,
Oh
wrote
yeah.
love
Yeah,
letters?
100.
All the
Poems?
yeah.
Yeah?
Of course. Of
yeah.
course.
Bro,
And they
I
were terrible.
love
I'd never want to
shit.
reread them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that shit.
I don't like getting it either. It just gets on my nerves. But like, I
You know,
like writing it.
yeah,
I-
Mm.
you know, like recently I've been into like poetry and stuff like that, right? And I've been writing a lot of poems just based on everything,
Right.
like just
yeah.
like just about old experience and stuff like that. And then, bro, like I'm telling you, man, the next William Shakespeare right here, bro. Just sign my
You
name
gonna
right
die
now.
on your
7
birthday
thugs.
too?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I do have like one more possession from an ex that like I just don't have the heart to get rid of.
Mhm.
It's in this display case actually, and she like signed it. It's this ball from the last time she did a show, and then it was like
Oh
the
my
last time I ever
God.
got to go watch her play.
No.
And yeah, this is
Irene from Red Velvet.
yeah, no, I just don't have the heart to get rid of it. She is my ex after all.
Oh, now I'm getting it. That took me a while. I was like, what?
Tell him about the ball. Did you tell him about the ball story? I don't think that was funny. I'm not gonna
Irene
lie.
signed
I
the
was
This
there
is
when
like
it happened.
totally unrelated. Yeah, totally.
I was there when it
unrelated.
happened. That was funny. I'm not gonna
For
lie.
anyone that's in chat and doesn't get it, I like Red Velvet. So does Sid. I wish I could date Irene,
Lie.
but you know.
They're huge
Lie.
Korean
You don't
pop
like
band,
them.
by
You
the way.
love them.
Okay.
Okay, so like all totally off course, but the reason I have this ball is because I went straight football on all these children at the Red Velvet concert here in Toronto. And like the members had like signed a bunch of these like plastic balls. I'm sure they were like $1 each or something. And they were tossing them into the crowd.
No.
And so,
way.
Irene had one, came over to our section. I had floor seats, which was amazing. And she tossed it with her like weak little spaghetti arm. And I know Sid wouldn't like that because he likes a girl with a little bicep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
So
a
she tossed it
bicep.
with her little spaghetti arm, and it landed not far away from the front of the stage. So she picked it up again, tossed it, and it's like flying in slow mo. I could see the shit happening. I could see like the fanboys and fangirls like converging on the spot, and I was like, "Oh fuck no, bro!" I
They're
started
the
running.
K-pop fans as well. They're a bunch of pussies. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Backsmasher, me and Backsmasher have the advantage. It's fine.
I straight up went in like football, like stiff arming one dude, stiff arming another dude. I pushed this one
was
kid on their
amazing.
side, and
Yeah.
then like I broke through the pile and I slid in, and the ball lands like right here, and I'm like, ah! And I got up and I like celebrated
No.
as if I was still playing,
Yep.
and like everyone around me was
No.
looking at me like I was fucking crazy.
This is weirdo.
But at least
Yeah.
I
you got
looked
it.
down there and I
you
was
know.
laughing because I had like a different seat. I was like, "Oh my
No.
God, he did do it!" That was like,
Everyone was looking at
At
me
least
like
you
I
got
was
it, though.
crazy because I just knocked over a bunch of children and like skinny like girl
fault. They
fans,
shouldn't
and I
be
was like,
there.
"Fuck you, get good,
rightfully
bro."
so. Rightfully so. I would too as well. 100%.
Oh my god! And I
Especially once
remember
it's Joey.
You
I
know
got
what?
back to my seat and I was like screaming and flexing,
You know-
and then
Yeah,
my
he
friend was
was.
in the seat and she was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I got a ball from Irene, bro."
At least you got
Bro,
it.
Arena as well.
That's
That's
it.
Got it.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, one of the things I've dreaded most is if Red Velvet ever do a concert in the United Kingdom, I will see my ex in there in the line somewhere.
Hmm,
She was a massive Red Velvet fan of that.
Oh,
She's the reason why I got into
no.
Red Velvet.
yeah.
We're both gonna be in the VIP section. There's gonna be like an odd 100 people or so. We're like, yeah, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, I'm here to see my girlfriend Foxy, in case you
fist
didn't
bump?
know.
Fist bump.
With the carpe diem.
Okay. Another question. Okay, say you were in a relationship, right? If you were out and about, just doing what, just doing whatever, just doing your thug dizzle, all of a sudden this 6'7" guy comes out of nowhere,
Oh no.
just starts talking to your girlfriend, just talking mad shit about you, saying, "Yo, why don't you be with a real man?" Slaps her ass. What are you guys doing? Are you guys ever fighting? Is there a point where you guys will physically fight someone over a girl?
Man, I don't know.
That's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough.
I would say I'd only ever actually try to throw down if we were being threatened, right? But otherwise, I much prefer to be petty and win the war of words because I am smart, unlike most of these other idiots that come up talking to people. If you got to resort to smacking someone's ass real quick or like, whatever, trying to provoke and like tell someone that they should be with you instead of, whatever next guy, it's like, all right, bro, well, it sucks for you because I was in that last night. So
Yeah.
What about
That's
like?
tough.
What about like?
Yeah.
You currently have a girlfriend right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so imagine like you
They're
guys
not
have a girlfriend
sense
right
of
now.
disrespect.
But like, yeah, imagine you and your current girlfriend were walking, I don't know, somewhere to eat, and then some dude did that to her. Then what would you do then?
See, I'm laughing because this has happened.
It's
And
happened.
it's
Yeah.
happened,
I
and it never
remember this
resulted
story.
in a fight. It never resulted in a fight because one, my
Ooh.
current girlfriend is actually like a trained martial artist.
Okay.
So like she's perfectly fine to defend herself, and she's actually had to like fight people in the street
Right.
before.
Right.
Totally unrelated, but yeah. So she like I don't feel any need to ever throw down with people. I'm happy with making people feel stupid. Because then if they try to come at me, then it's like legally my hands are clean, bro. You're the one like that came at me. I don't know. So those are the things that's how I think it through. I want to make sure I'm in a good legal standing. If I ever have to throw down with someone, I want to make sure I'm in the best spot possible.
What about you, Blowfish?
Me? Well, like the same situation. That's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
Same situation.
I feel like if it was the first situation that you mentioned, I would definitely take that sort of route that my brother did. I learned from him, obviously. Except I'd probably
Fucking boring,
I'd probably
guys.
just like say something else
Just say
that's a
you're a
lot
bunch
more
of
different.
pussies and move on.
That's for the
I will
second
say so.
situation.
Like I'll give you the situation. So we were walking through the mall, and
Uh-huh.
my girlfriend loves ice cream. So she got some ice cream, and there are some quirks of hers that when it comes to eating that I dislike, but like whatever. So she's got a like how do I put this? She's okay, anyway, like kind of how like Sid said he overexpresses with his mouth while laughing. That's kind of her, but with eating.
That's nasty, but go on.
So anyway, we're walking through.
Technically,
She's
when I
eating her
know.
ice cream, and like some guy comes up and he's talking to her because she's eating this ice cream. He's like, "Damn, like that's super lucky. Like, do you want to work that on me?" And I'm standing there like, I guess this guy doesn't realize like I'm right here, but whatever, right? I found it kind of funny
Backsmasher
to
stands
be
up.
honest.
Yeah,
I stood up
Backsmasher
and I
stands
walked
up
away.
and
No, I'm just
shit,
kidding. I found it funny though, like, and
do you think?
like I don't know. So either way, she was like, "Yeah, you can fuck off. Like, stop harassing me, that kind of thing." Like, I know she can handle herself, so that's why like I never really had to think about this kind of situation.
What about you, Hatch?
I think you're right. Like I think you take the more mature way,
Yeah.
backsmasher. But if someone even like did any form of disrespect, I would fuck them up there and then. I would swear to God, there can be 10 of you, there can be 1 of you. My mind doesn't see it. I will rip you. I am like, because I don't get pissed off when someone does something to me. I'm actually very calm. Like
100%.
I actually don't mind it. Like
That's the thing.
I've had times where.
Do you think this is wisdom? Like maturity and
For
like
me,
growing older? Like you two are
maybe,
older,
yeah.
so you guys are a lot more reasonable.
Well,
This
that
is
and,
why
like,
I wanted to
for
ask
me-
Blowfish after
Yeah, what's up?
Backsmasher and then Hash, because I thought me and Hash would relate and you two would relate.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Fair, but me, another thing that for me is just like, hey, if they strike first on me, I'm like, okay, that's it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let's
I was
say,
like,
let's say they start they harass your girl, right? Was your girlfriend
I
or
mean-
just whoever you're with, right? They start harassing you. You say, "Yo, don't," and they still don't.
They still keep
And
going.
you're telling me you're still just gonna
To me,
back
here's
off?
what I would do. Not necessarily back off. I'd provoke them to try to hit me. I was like, strike first. I dare you. Like, I'll be ready to. I'll be
What
ready
are
to
we?
fight. I'm a
11
pretty
years
good guy.
old? I
That's
donkey
it.
dare you, my friend.
I dare you.
No, but I think if that happens,
Yeah, I was like, once you strike first, I'm
Oh,
like,
back,
alright,
back
that's
in the
it.
day,
That's
back
it.
in the day, Blowfish and Backsmasher would say,
Back in the
"You
day, there was
bite
no
your
rules.
thumb at me? Do you
Yeah.
bite your thumb at me, sir?"
Yeah, I
Back in the
don't
good
know,
old days.
man. If it really came, like as I said, if it was like if we were being really threatened or some other bullshit, then
Okay,
yeah,
let's
of
not even
course.
say physical fight, like just like a verbal fight,
Yeah,
like
I've
an
done.
argument.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I do that shit all the time. Like as I
yeah,
said,
all
I
the
like
time.
making people feel stupid, and I will willingly do that, especially in public when I know you look like a fucking idiot. I will make you feel like a fucking idiot. So simple as that.
I've actually got a hero story, and I want to say it right. So there's one time, and I was so proud of this story. I swear to God, like this is like my hero moment. I don't know if you must have those moments, right? And this is like it felt like a movie. You know what I mean? I really felt like
I
the
heard that. I
hero.
heard that. I
So
heard
like, there were basically one time when I was at a party, right? It was all girls, friends. There was like a party between them, a house party. Sorry. So
Oh yeah, I remember that.
so I came to pick up Panam maybe 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. I don't fucking know. It was late, right? And so Panam was a bit tipsy, whatever. And then when I came in, right, and basically it was all girls, but there was like 2 dudes, but they were housemates of the girl that hosted it. Do you get it? So they were just there. They were just there. One was just in the kitchen eating, and I walked into the room and like, basically, Bonham has a really weird phone. It's some Oppo phone, so it's like it's weird. Like you don't know what it is unless you know what it is, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So she was like, "Where's my phone?" So in my mind right now, I'm tired, right? And if I'm hungry and tired, I don't think rationally. I'm just like, whatever. And I saw the phone in this dude's hand. Now, if this was a normal situation, I would think maybe she's giving her phone to him, whatever. I don't care. But because she was tipsy, I was like, I've heard stories, and this is what this is in like 30 seconds, all this went in my mind. I've heard stories of dudes that when girls are like not in full control, they like go on their phone and look for weird shit. You know, they look for weird shit and they do dodgy shit. Because, you know, like sometimes people take pictures of themselves to see body progress or whatever. They look for that and they send it to themselves. They do weird shit. So this dude was like a 6'5" built black dude, right? And I thought I saw her phone. So the first thing I did, I grabbed that phone. I kid you not. And I pushed this dude so hard against the wall. I didn't know what was going on.
Nah.
Yeah, fully. You can fully. I took a phone and then I didn't even say anything. I just looked at him and said, "Why'd you have a phone?" And Punam said to me, "Oh, I gave it to him. He's just following his Instagram from my phone." But I thought she was lying to diffuse the situation. So she wasn't. The truth is, she wasn't lying. But in my mind, I was like,
this guy's a committed relationship, you know, Christian, goes to church every Sunday.
I can respect it. I can respect it.
but honestly, everything went in my mind at that time, right? And
No, I hear that.
so then, but then I was also in my mind, I was like, okay, Hash, you've got to be sensible. There's like 20 people in here. I don't want to be the scary guy when there's all girls around watching me. Like, I've put attention on myself. I ignored it. I took the phone. I said, Panam, let's go. Then I turned around, and this is when my ego kicked in, and I was like, I'm not done yet. I was like, I want to get a bit more done. I'm not finished yet. You don't deserve this.
That's just being a dickhead.
Yeah, whatever. I'm cool with it. Whatever.
That's not a hero moment. That's a villain story.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I was right. I'm not saying I was right, but I had to do what I had to do. So then, this was my hero moment, by the way.
Talk to masculinity, guys.
Then I turned around, right, and we got to the kitchen at this point, and he was in his bedroom. I turned around and I said some line, like I pointed at him and I said some line, and I was like, you don't, because I still think I thought in that moment Panam is lying to me, right? So I was like, you don't need her social media or some shit, right? And this dude, and in my mind, I was like, if this dude like even says a word back to me, like, who the fuck are you, or what you gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna beat you up. I was like, I'm gonna go for you. I was going so crazy. My mind was like, I'm gonna put his head into the door. I was like, I'm gonna throw him everywhere. I swear, I was
fucking stupid.
I was.
You became a Yakuza character.
I was pumped. I'm telling you,
You're
it's
so
true though. It is
stupid.
stupid. I don't justify it, and I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, but I was pumped. Okay, and maybe because I was hungry and tired, I was double pumped, right? So then, but he just shaked. He was actually so scared. He shaked, so I let him be. Yeah, he was like, like that, and he
This
couldn't
hairy Pakistani in my
he was
room
bigger
right
than
now
me.
when I just wanted to get some girls. That's what he's like.
He was bigger than
Ash.
me. He was so big, and then I went,
Just
okay,
expect it.
and then I just went, okay, fuck off, and I left. That was my hero.
That's
moment.
crazy. That's not a hero
I
moment,
don't
man.
care. I don't get so mad. I'm
You're
not saying I was right.
literally
I
a
felt good.
villain.
That was
You're
a villain
terrorizing
moment.
this poor kid.
I don't give a
You're
shit.
terrorizing this poor
I mean, he's
kid,
bigger
man.
than him. I don't think he's a kid.
Who
That's a man.
Who cares about size like that?
I
Bro?
don't give
Who
a
cares
shit, bro.
about
And
size
then
like that? Bro?
when I felt bad, right? I didn't feel bad that moment. I was like, who the fuck are you, right? Then he messaged me saying sorry,
fuck.
and then right,
okay.
fine. I was like, cool, bro. I was like,
No,
my
you're
bad.
such a
I was like,
cunt.
misunderstanding.
You're
No.
such a cunt.
I said I was like, look, bro, misunderstanding. My bad. I didn't mean to do what I did. I accepted it, right? I was like, I took it to the extreme in my mind. Sorry, bro, right? Then I the next day, by chance, he was dropping off the girls of that house to our house because we had like a food thing, and I met him. This dude is the friendliest dude I have ever
Oh.
met
Such a
in
cunt.
my life. I've never
That's
felt
fucked
so
up.
bad. He was so
That's fucked
friendly,
up, bro.
right? You know, those dudes who are just so jolly and friendly and like they can't hurt a fly.
What? Just because he was black, you thought he was on aggressive mode? Huh? You racist, you filthy
Bro,
pig.
but- oh man, he
No
was
wonder
just
you don't
so
eat pork because it's cannibalism.
fucking pig. But he was so friendly, man. He came and he was like
Disgusting, man.
giggly and joyful, and he was just.
No.
I love this dude. I think he's like the kindest human there ever is.
Nah, bro.
What a
you're
story.
actually-
What a friggin' story.
No regrets though. No
Nah,
regrets.
that is not a hero moment. That is such not a hero
Should've
moment,
fucked him,
man. That is
We
no,
can't convince
that's
him otherwise.
Crazy.
No,
No, I don't care,
That's
man. Look, man.
crazy.
Like I said, I am very patient when it comes to myself. But if someone fucks with my circle, I forget it. My
No,
patience-
100%.
No one was
Like,
doing that.
I
though.
agree
thought
with
he
that.
was.
Ash. I agree with that.
I thought he was. That's what I'm. It's the thought that counts.
On this one.
So,
Thank you,
so
Blowfish.
you
I'm
just
actually
took
attached
up your
with this
own
one.
intuition in the first 30 seconds that you saw a scenario, right? Opposed to what your girlfriend of multiple years is telling you. Like, understandably, she might be trying to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, and that's what fucked me
situation and
even
stuff
more.
like
I
that.
was like,
But like, why would you just not just be like, okay, that's fine. Like, if she's
because
okay
look,
with it,
in
I'm
my
okay with
mind,
it, kind of
when
thing.
I first said, right, where is my phone, and she was really worried. That's what got to me. She was really worried, saying, "Where is my phone? Where is my phone?" Like in a really panicked tone. So I was like, "Why is it in this random dude's hand?" I was like, "I don't even know who he is." So it's the first time I met him, and he was on her social media, and I was like, "Why?" Actually, I don't know what he was on. I'm lying about that, but like, I got told later he was on it. But like, he was on her phone, like just scrolling and shit, and my mind thought of everything. So I was like, "Listen, man, who the fuck are you?" Right? So I had to, play my held in
Okay, okay. Your initial move, understandable. Okay, initial move. You know, what? I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that. You had to protect
Thank you.
like what you thought was the right thing to do, right?
Thank you,
You
yeah.
did what you thought was the right thing. But the second time going into
I
his
don't
room, going,
justify the second move at all, but it felt good. It felt really good. I'm telling you, look, I'm not saying I was right.
like,
I'm not saying me going the extra mile wasn't right, but felt good. Swear to God, guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. No regret. It felt
fucking toxic
he was
masculinity.
terrified
guys.
of
I-
Holy shit.
I don't know. I was gonna
Toxic
say that,
masculinity.
like, if I were ever confronted with such a scenario, like, maybe it is because I'm older than
Bro,
you guys. Maybe it is maturity, but like, honestly, I can't think if
Pissing
I'm
me
angry, and that's why I try to break everything down while it's happening in the moment instead of resorting to like altercation. Because like once I'm angry, like nothing is rational to me anymore, and
yeah.
I'd rather not.
I was
No,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think it was like a
does.
build up of everything. I was hungry, tired, and
I'm the opposite. Regardless of how angry I am, I'm always calculated. Like, I always think about things. Like, I'm like, okay, if I there was a situation when it was after clubbing, right? There was this guy being very racist to me, my friends, and just people around us, right? And then he actually started talking shit about my family and stuff. There was like, he was like, oh yeah, like talking shit about my mom, and I was intoxicated at this moment, right? And then I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, don't talk. If you want to start shit, let's fight. I don't care, right? And the thing was, I was with like 11 other friends. And they were like, yeah, don't worry, we'll jump him. I was like, I don't care. Like, even if I get beat up, like, like whatever, right? This guy's just pissing me off, right? And then he kept on going, and it was to a point where if I was there by myself, I would have just ran and just punched the shit out of him, right? And we would have got into a fight. But I knew I had 11 other people who would all jump in and want to get a piece because he was being racist to all 11 people, right? This guy would get fucking battered. Like, generally speaking, I'm not we're all like 5 foot something, right? Like, we're all short or whatever. Like a couple of us go to the gym and stuff like that. Whatever, right? But I was like, this guy's gonna get battered. I was super intoxicated, super pissed off because at that moment in time, I was like, fresh off of something that had happened, something serious that had happened, where like my mind was like really fucked over. That's why we went out in the first place. But and then people around us started hearing this guy say racist stuff, and he was like, "Yo, why is this guy being racist for? Let's beat him up." And then that 11 people turned into 20 people. The 20 people, because of the mob mentality, turned into 30 people. And a couple of the time, we were in a kebab shop, right? In a kebab shop with security cameras, security guards, and stuff like that. And 3 of them punched him like they were grouped around him, just punched him back of the head and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm super intoxicated. I want to beat the fuck out of this guy. I'm going through some shit. But even then, I was like, if there is going to be a fight, this guy will most likely get fucked up really badly, just based on the sheer number of people there was. And then afterwards, the police had to be called, and then they like escorted him back to his house and stuff like that. And a couple of my friends was like, yo, let's go out tomorrow. He might be at a club again tomorrow. We'll just stand outside the club sober, wait for this guy and beat him up. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I was like, shut the fuck up. You guys are weirdos. Like, I have a video of them.
At that point,
I literally have a video of them going, let's go to the club sober. Just find this guy. And I was like, where are you gonna find this guy from?
That's pointless. You found him yesterday. No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think that.
But even then, it's like I'm super calculated. I have a thought process behind.
I agree. You shouldn't bully someone. I agree.
I think Sid and I are probably similar in that regard. In that, like, I know I have to remain calculated and thoughtful because, you know, as soon as I'm angry, it's like all logic and rationale goes out the door, and I'd rather not compromise, you know, my career or the safety of others, like, for a second where my ego is bruised, you know. So
your ego is such a weakness. So if you let your ego take control of you and stuff like that, it's just stupid. It makes you do such stupid things.
Honestly,
toxic masculinity is another thing as well. If you have like a super toxic masculinity, you're fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah,
genuinely speaking, you're stupid.
Yeah, I agree, man.
I mean, in general, like, relating back to the original question, though, like, if someone comes up and smacks my girl's ass, or, you know, like, sorry, they're like, our parents.
No, I'm smacking it back. I'm smacking his too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold him down and make fun kick his ass.
An ass for an ass. Why not?
Well, I was gonna say, if someone smacks her ass, obviously I'd be upset. You know, like that one guy that commented.
I'm gonna turn around and say, "Hey, where's mine?
Where's mine?
Come on now, what the fuck, bro?
Give it to me."
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I would
like,
be angry, but like, you know, ultimately, it's like, sorry, bro. Like, her mouth's gonna be full tonight, so it's not gonna be on yours.
Oh, yo, stop with this. Stop with
this. I make people feel like shit.
Yo,
I gross them out. Like, I straight up gross them out.
I've seen it happen.
Like, people like, I could probably fuck you better than that Asian guy. I'd be like, damn, bro, this sucks. You'll never find out. Her mouth's gonna be full later, so my bad, bro. Like,
technically, that's not fucking, bro. So, you know, technically, he kind of is right.
Yeah, I never said he was wrong. You know? I was like, yeah, she won't be able to tell you, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I'm bad.
No, that's fine. You know, okay, I have a friend, unnamed. I have a friend, and he was talking to this girl who they're like exclusive now, right? But at the time, there was this other guy that she was talking to, or she was seeing at the time being, right? And she was like, yeah, I'm going on a date with this guy. And she's very open about it. And my friend was very against it. He was like, yo, why the fuck is she telling me this? And stuff like that. And really pissed off, right?
Yeah.
So what his whole intentions was, next time that he went around, met her and stuff like that, and he slept with her, he's going to record it and shit and then fucking send it to, with her consent, right? And then just send it to that guy going, shut the fuck up, don't talk to her. And I was like, dude, think about it.
It's kind of weird.
It's fucking weird.
It's weird, bro.
And he's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I was just a little bit angry, dude. Why did she have to tell me that she's going to see this guy? I was like, you're weird. You're weird. And he's like, yeah, maybe next time I'll just go on a phone.
Other dude's just gonna masturbate to it, bro. He's gonna be like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, yeah, you probably would. You're getting the guy what he wants.
Yeah, you're giving him what he wants, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's like, next time, I'm gonna go on her phone. I'm gonna text him saying, she's busy, bro. And I was like, bro, you think you're in some fucking movie or some shit? That's like stupid.
Shit.
Oh my god. But at the time he was like really going through it, and he was like really like fucking like stressed out, right, because of exams and also like the girl and situation. I was like trying to take it super serious. I was like, you're stupid. You just have to keep it a buck then. Okay. One quick question. How much should an engagement ring be? Quick question. We don't have to dwell on this too much. But what do you guys think?
I honestly don't know. Like, I've had friends pay over 15,000, which I think
That's
is
a lot.
ridiculous.
That's a
15
And I've had
Jeez.
friends pay as low as 1,000, which I think is like kind of cheaping out.
Yeah,
But I have no
yeah.
concept of like how much a reasonable ring is
Isn't the
because
rule of thumb? No, sorry, after you. Sorry.
no, I was gonna say I really have no concept.
No, I
so
think
I'm
the
not sure.
engagement ring goes here, Hash, not the thumb.
Fuck off.
I thought it was over here.
Isn't the rule of
No,
thumb 3 times your monthly? So what you earn in a month, you 3 times that. That's what I've heard is the rule of thumb
Really?
guidance. Yeah.
I've
So
never
if
heard
you
that,
earn,
actually, honestly.
if
Yeah,
you
let me
earn-
write this down.
If you earn 2K every month, then you pay 6,000. It's
Oh,
three.
right,
It's
right,
3
right.
pays like worth basically. You
No, okay,
put
that's
aside.
very smart.
That
Okay,
actually
yeah.
sounds reasonable to
That
me.
sounds
Thank
right?
you guys.
reasonable,
Thank you
yeah,
guys.
100%.
Thank you.
Yeah. But
It's what I did.
I will also say that the entire idea of a diamond ring, you guys are probably gonna make fun of me and think I'm a hippie, but it's like it's all inflated value for no real reason, right? Like it's environmentally terrible, you know, it's ethically questionable. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lucky that my current girlfriend, like, our goal is to get a place.
100.
And for us, it's like once we have property, everything else will happen, right? Then sure, I'll start thinking about a ring and, you know, we'll talk kids. But right now, it's like we need a place. But I am not paying $15,000 for a ring that, you know, could get lost, could get
Yeah.
damaged.
And would you want
could,
to
you
wear
know,
that and like walk out
What'd
with
you do with the engagement ring
20,
after you
30K?
guys get married? Do you
What's
still
that?
keep it?
Yeah, you're supposed
you-
to continue wearing it alongside like your wedding band, I think.
Really? Okay, I thought you just replace it after your wedding band.
I have no idea. I have friends that are so high maintenance that they ask their husband to replace it every year, which is ridiculous.
No way.
God damn.
I mean, maybe they
But
can
I also
afford
know
it,
other
though.
people that didn't
you
buy a ring
stack
at
it.
all.
You stack them apparently.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I
He's
just-
right, because I've seen some people, they have like a small one and then like a second one with like a diamond or
Right.
whatever on
Yeah.
it. That makes, I didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe she can afford it, but I think if we were, let's say we're average and we earn the
Yeah.
average, then I think I wouldn't spend more than 3 months worth. I think it's a bit stupid.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I
yeah.
was
No,
fucking
I
filthy
quite like
rich,
I quite
then
like Hash's rule of thumb. You know,
That's what I
like
do, man.
that's a great one.
It's actually a pretty reasonable one. I was like, yeah.
It's like what you can afford, right? Like I mean,
Yeah.
say if you're earning like let's say you earn like $1,000 a month, right?
yeah,
like,
3K
there's
for
no
a ring
point
seems
you-
reasonable.
Yeah, like 3K for a ring. Like there's no point you spending like 10K and going into fucking mortgage or something.
Yeah, it does like too many people want to keep up with the Jones so badly. You know what I mean? Like they'll spend whatever and like I got my girl the biggest, brightest diamond. Like okay, yeah, fine, but like and so
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Like people compare to like celebrities and shit, right? Nothing wrong with that, right? But you got to do it fucking proportionate to how much they got. So Kim K's ring was, I think, like 250K. She's.
But then think about it.
She's
Kanye's a fucking billionaire.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
250K
Are they
is then
still
like me
together?
spending £10.
No, they're not together anymore.
They're not anymore.
She's with Pete Davidson and Kanye's with Julia Fox.
that's so unfortunate for Kim K. But all right, good for
Pete
Pete.
Davidson, fuck him. I'm team Kanye.
I don't think she cares anymore. Kanye's a bit of a hassle to deal with, and that's coming from a massive Kanye stan.
Yeah,
Like, if you-
Kanye is a bit odd.
You know, he bought the house right in front of Kim's. His old house. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
a level of petty even I wouldn't aspire to be.
I didn't even think it's funny. Like in his song, he was like, "Oh, it's like your mum wants you guys to think that your dad's being distant, but you know, like I'm gonna buy a house right in front of you so I can see you guys all the time." That's what he said.
Mm,
Technically, so I don't know. It might be just be him being petty.
yeah.
Who
Yeah.
knows? Okay. Blowfish, are you sticking with the rule of thumb as well?
Yeah,
With hash
honestly, the
thumb?
rule of
3
that, like
times a month?
thinking about it, I'm like, wow, that's very reasonable. Honestly speaking, I would actually stick with the rule.
See,
of thumb.
that's how we know where everyone is mentally speaking in terms of relationships. Hash is probably like on 50 levels above us or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
The truth is, guys, I'm planning to propose next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ring and
Yeah.
everything, guys. It's right here.
Okay. So this is a quick fire questions, all right?
Okay.
I have a bunch, and since the whole tone of this situation is gonna be a little bit more intimate, right? So first thing, do you guys have any kinks? Anything that you guys are like, you know, you guys want to share? This is how open you are. If you guys don't want to share it, then you guys don't have to share it. It's whatever.
I'm pretty rough.
Okay.
I mean, trust me. he always
There's a reason they call me back smasher.
Yeah, like I
That's stupid. That's stupid.
For me, okay. For me, it's more just
Yeah,
like
wait.
I don't know.
Can I say something quickly? By the way, the reason why the tone of this whole podcast is like this is because one Easter stream, Blowfish and Backsmasher were doing a lovely brotherly stream. You know, two
Brother.
brothers,
Oh.
You remember
Two
the stream, right,
brothers.
Backsmasher? Yeah, he does.
two
Yeah.
brothers playing a stupid co-op game where they're like little Easter bunnies or something, right? And they have to get past like this thing. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, let's do a rice purity test." And Backsmasher just goes, "Yeah, I've been in a couple orgies, you know, here and there." Like I say, every day.
That was a
occurrence.
surprise to me. Honestly, genuinely speaking, that was a surprise. I was like, wait, well, I'd never heard of those.
Do you
And
want me to
Blowfish-
explain
Blowfish-
that? Like,
Yeah,
Blowfish
sure.
literally goes like this. Blowfish
I don't-
goes like
I
this,
don't-
and he's like, he just looks really big, bro. Like this guy did. I was just, you been in an orgy?
He's like, what
Yo,
the
I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay.
It's so stupid. At the same time, he was like, "Where's my invite?" Like he was to fucking be in the next one or some shit. Okay, go on.
Like, I can
Explain the
explain it.
situation.
So,
Quickly explain. It's
Um,
quick fires.
quick fire. I wasn't actively involved in it. I was invited to a couple, and I went to go check it out to see if I'd be
You just
comfortable with
watched?
doing so.
Okay.
It was with a bunch of football teammates and a couple of cheerleaders,
Oh,
and I looked
okay.
around and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm good. I'm good.
Wait, but you said you've been to a couple, so like the first one didn't just tell you.
The first
"Yo,
one, I
this
was
is the
like,
same
I
for
was
me?"
kind of convinced myself that I was like, maybe I just need to jump in and try this shit out. So I went to the second
Nah.
one, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me, bro. Like, I gotta just go. I gotta
Are you
go.
playing a blowfish on us where you're gonna say you didn't do it, and then later
He
you'll
was
be
the
like,
organizer.
Yeah.
He was the organizer. He
Yeah.
just
No,
wanted
no,
to
I
watch every
didn't do
time.
it. I didn't do it. I didn't want to catch nothing,
That's
bro.
what I think. I just think of disease,
Nah,
right? It's
Yeah.
just disease. You
You know,
never
there's
know.
an app. You know, there's an app that for organizing orgies and stuff like that. It's kind of like Tinder, where you like
Oh.
you
Interesting.
get it to organize orgies and shit.
I did not know that.
So,
Weird.
TwitchCon?
Okay, Blowfish. Any?
For me, I'm pretty. I don't know. I'm pretty chill for the most. I think this is a pretty chill one. I don't know.
I mean, vanilla.
oh,
You're
no.
boring.
I was gonna say
man.
feet, bro.
How did you know?
Oh,
Okay, no, I'm
fuck,
kidding.
that's disgusting, bro.
I'm kidding. But I don't know. I guess when
Yeah, imagine like
things
your
are in the
feet,
heat of the
bro.
moment.
That's
Imagine.
gross.
I actually don't. That's actually gross. But
That's gross.
honestly, for me, when it's in the heat of the moment, and I see that she's enjoying it, that also gets me, kind of kinky as well, because it just
Yeah.
gives me like a good like
Yeah.
confirmation saying like,
This
shit,
guy's
I'm
gonna
actually doing a
fucking
good
say ass
job.
to mouth,
I'm
bro.
good.
Don't fucking say ass to mouth, bro. I swear to God.
How did you know?
Ass to
nasty
mouth.
ass.
I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I don't do that. That's actually really gross. But yeah,
Nah.
That's
that's
next level, bro. That's
weird.
disgusting, bro.
that's actually disgusting.
Yeah, Sid, man, feet
Hash?
are gross, bro.
Yeah, feet are actually gross.
I'm team Backsmasher. I actually think I want to try everything. Swear, there's just nothing which is off
Right,
putting.
right, okay.
Like I used to always think to myself, right? I used to think to myself like, some things are really gross, right? But then like sometimes when I'm in I guess when you're turned on, or,
You're in
like,
the zone, yeah.
right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
I'm
100%.
like anything is allowed. Like one time
Yeah.
I remember saying to Panam,
Yeah, pegging. Is pegging allowed?
pegging is when you receive it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
exactly.
mentally ready for that yet, but maybe in the future. I'm not gonna
This man say
no.
yet, bro.
This guy's
Who?
But, like-
Wait. Why are we clowning him for that? That takes a real man to.
But
Yeah,
I never know. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not-
'Cause
I'm not
I
taking
get
none of that,
get
bro.
bored easily, so I need to try new shit. But like one time, me and I was just
Nah, you're wild.
like, swear. And one time, I want the adrenaline. Like I want to, like make out in a library somewhere where I can get caught, so my brain feels the
Nah.
power. I swear.
Oh, you know,
Right,
I
okay,
love
get you,
that.
I get you, I get
I've
you,
gone
I
through
get
that
you.
before,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, but like one time I was
Nah,
with
I
Philip
get
and
you.
I was just like, and she looked at me. Her reaction was like, no. But like in my mind, I was like, just pee on me.
Really
Swear
gets
to
me,
God,
man.
I swear that's what came out. I
Oh,
swear.
whoa.
That's the truth.
That's wild.
That's the truth. I swear on your life, I'm not lying.
Yo,
Swear
damn,
to
that's
God.
wild, bro.
Swear to God.
That's wild.
Swear to God, that's the truth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say it. I can't lie. I have to be honest. But
So
that's,
like-
Yeah, so how did it go,
Say what
bro?
lie.
it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But I'm just saying that
Oh.
that's what my brain was.
Say
In the
wallah.
moment,
Say wallah. Say wallah.
wallah, wallahi, whatever. But
Yes,
in the
wallah.
moment, I was like, just
My
do it. And she was like, nah, but I was
Hey
like, just do it.
yo.
Swear to God.
That's
Nah.
Okay, hold on. So, like, quick question for Hash. I know you like laid out all the preface and everything, but like in the moment, would you let a Cleveland steamroller happen?
What's that? You gotta
Ooh.
explain that to me. I don't know what that means.
What is it?
Oh.
So Cleveland steamroller.
Oh,
I think in
boy.
Germany they call it something else, but basically, would you have your partner take a dump on you?
No, see that I know the science behind it, and that's just too gross, like the bacteria and shit.
Yeah.
But on my what do you call it? Your lower half.
Wait,
If
wait, no,
you're-
take him with a banger, bro.
Yo,
How
I'm
come
dying.
the only shower Hash is willing to have is
Is it
golden?
golden?
It's amazing.
Yo, Ted, that's a good one.
That's
But
good.
yeah, that's it. So my kink is everything. Everything. I want to try everything. I told you
Okay.
I like to play these barriers and to break everything.
You know, okay, with me, my kink, I feel like it's just location based. Like I'm like I don't care about like different positions and some shit like that. I just want to do it different places, like all around the fucking house, like. Fuck it, if
That's
you
always
like
fun.
outside, sure, like
Yeah.
a cinema or some shit, like fuck it, bro. Like it's just everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
You like fuck, bro. I have a big ass cupboard right there. Like yo, pull up. Someone pull up, bro. I don't give a
What's
fuck.
up? Pull up,
Like,
bro,
just-
to the cabinet.
I'll give
Oh,
it a try.
God.
I'll give it a try. Just to give it a try. Like I just there's just something about like different locations where it's just like it's like a little bit of freshness kind of thing. Right?
I was gonna see. So, like, to add on to both of you guys both made good points in that. For me, like the thrill of public or getting caught is fun.
Thank you.
I don't know
I
why.
agree.
I don't know why.
You know what? Yeah.
It's
It's
like
fun,
so,
right?
like the university library, the stairwells, mall stairwells. Like, been there,
Roller
done that, bro.
coasters.
Roller coaster.
Airplanes.
Roller coaster.
Okay, airplanes is different,
No.
bro.
Airplanes
Airplanes
is
is just
different.
uncomfortable.
That's
People
tough.
do be
That's
doing
tough.
that in airplanes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and airplanes is
People do be
uncomfortable.
doing
I
that.
will tell
It's
you that
called
much.
Fly High something. There's an actual
Yeah,
Fly
Mile
High.
High.
Mile High.
Yeah.
That's it. Mile High.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. Those spaces are not
Okay.
meant to have two people.
Hey, I don't know. Some people are into that shit. But okay. Worst blue balls or random bonus stories. Does anyone have a story? I'll go first.
Ooh.
This is when I was very young, right? I used to do drama, so I used to hang back after school, and I used to be in a little drama club. And one time, it was around like 6 p.m. Like around 5:30, the back gate would be closed, and me and this girl used to always go through the back gate, right? Me and this girl used to go through the back gate to go back home after school finished, after drama club finished. And at 5:30, one time it ran late, but 5:30 the gatekeeper closed the door, but then to go all the way around, it'd take another like 10-15 minutes to walk around the campus, right? Just to get back to our house. So one time, she made me lift her up, right? She made me lift her up to like pick her up and like boost her over the gate, right?
Okay.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, yeah, so I lifted her up. Like, she like low-key stepped on my fucking head. I can't lie to you. Like, I was like, yo, this bitch is. I shouldn't be saying that. This girl is reckless, right? This girl is stupid. I can't believe she like stepped on my head. How stupid can she be and stuff like that, right? So she got over the gate and then she was like stuck at the top. She's like, I don't want to jump. I was like, oh my god, this girl is so much effort. Like, why is she just whining for? It's like, it's literally like a 4-foot gate. Like, you should be able to climb that at your big age of 13, right? And then basically, like, oh fuck. And then so I boosted her up on top of the cage, and then I climbed the cage myself. And then I had to catch her when she was jumping off, right? And I caught her, and the thing was like, I caught her, and she's like, oh my god, like shit like that, right? And then she like Loki gave me a hug kind of thing, and she was like holding tight. Yo, I put it down. I was like, all right, see you later. I was like, I put it down. I see you later. And she's like, normally we'd like sit around there, talk for a bit, like, like hug and shit like that or whatever, hug each other bye and shit like that. I was like, yo, dead ass. I was doing one of these ones. It was like,
Okay, bye.
Bye.
it's like one of these ones where you like put your
Yeah,
pocket
hands in the
yeah,
pockets.
see you
Like,
later.
all right.
Oh, he pushed the t-shirt down as well. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't think of. Oh. Okay, no, I lied. I was gonna say. This is gonna be weird. Whatever. So obviously throughout the pandemic, a lot of meetings have been virtual, you know, via Zoom, whatever. And sometimes people fuck up when they're on Zoom. People think their camera is off, or they think their mic is off, or what have you.
Stop it! That's hurting my heart.
Don't tell me it's work related. If it's work,
It was work related, and it wasn't me, thank goodness. But you know, there's
Okay.
anyhow. There was a coworker who is in and around my age. She's young. She's attractive. She thought her background was blurred, and she thought her camera was off. She like stepped into the background to go change real quick. Everyone saw everything that was happening.
She was naked.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
shit.
so it was like a 9 a.m. meeting, and so you know, in the moment, you know, somebody came to my office door, and I had to go get up and open the door, but you know, I couldn't really stand up. So you know, that's just probably the worst like random boner story in recent memory that I have. Obviously for Zoom I could just turn off the camera, but I also had to go to the door, pull in a SID, hands in my pockets, go to the door like, hi, sorry, I'm in a meeting, can I help you? No, I'll help you later, bye. Yeah, so that was like recent memory.
I think I don't know about random boners. I can't think of it, but like I've had like an embarrassing moment whilst being intimate. Like although I don't look like it, because look at me, I am a virgin, right? So one time me and Panam were just like doing everything but sex, right? But we actually hadn't done anything at this point, so we were just
Right.
I was just kissing
Like
her.
pegging. Right.
Yeah. So I was just kissing her, right? And I was just kissing her, and I kid you not, I fully didn't realize I was gonna say, who gives a shit? So like, I had no clue, but like I had fully in the first 30 seconds just
Busted a nut.
yeah, just ejaculated.
Oh no!
And you know what the worst bit is? That was like you know those times where you just don't want it to end. It was like that. Mentally, I was
Fuck.
but physically, my body just went boom.
Your boy was like, nah, we're done, bro.
Yeah, I just went. I still think about that day. I'm just like, what an experience I missed out on. You know, like, because you can continue, and of course, like you would, right, for your
That
other
is
half.
rough.
But like, you know yourself, it won't be as fun as it would have been if you hadn't ejaculated. And that happened to me, and it's the saddest story of my life, guys. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, I was in such a good mental zone as well.
Damn,
And you know,
that sucks.
yeah, so it
That
just happened.
sucks,
It
dude.
happened.
No, it happens, man.
It
Everyone
does
goes through
happen.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
It sucks.
Talking about that, have you guys ever had a wet dream then?
Oh yeah. It's the worst.
Oh,
I
all the
fucking hate
time.
them.
I've never had
Neither.
one in my
I've never had one
entire
either.
life.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Really?
Never
You
had
got what the heck?
Wait, what kind
Never.
of teenage years did you guys
It's,
have?
it's,
What the fuck?
okay. I'll wake up with morning wood all the time, but I just need to
Yeah.
piss. Like that's
Yeah,
just
that's
because of,
natural,
like,
right? Like
that's just-
every
that's
dude
because
should
urine
wake up
build
with
up
morning
throughout
wood
the
and
night,
need to
right?
piss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just
But
like
We're
that's
just
just
feeling it,
normal
but it
urination.
happens.
Never had a
Yo,
wet dream.
honestly, I will say, like, when you have one, if you ever have one, you probably will, but it's actually so annoying, man. You wake up and, like, sometimes there's a dream that accompanies it, and so in that case, you're not surprised. Sometimes you wake up and it's happened, and you're like, what the fuck? Why? Like,
Yeah.
I hate it.
you smell, it's cold, it's sticky.
Yeah.
You, like, I don't know, it's just a nuisance more than anything.
Right.
You know, I had to
Yeah.
learn through trial and error that if you... Why am I doing this to myself? I had to learn through... I had to learn through trial and error when I was younger that you have to, like... You know when you...
Wash
wank,
it.
right? Yeah, wash it. But, like, if you just clean it off with water, it has a really bad after smell, which I learned through trial and error because I never understood, like, if I was showering... And then, like, hours later, I was like, why does it have that really disgusting smell in the lower area? Like, the what do you call it? Your thigh, groin area, whatever. And then, like, I had to learn through many times why the reason was. It's because you have to, like, properly use soap and water and shit. I used to just use water. I didn't know. I was like, so, yeah, that's it. So, I learned the fishy
And you
smell.
shower like every 4 days as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no,
part's
that's
just
key.
true. You actually do shower like every 4 days.
How often do you guys shower backsmash or blowfish?
Like, daily.
Daily.
Daily, if not
Guys?
every other day, right?
I shower every
Yeah,
two...
for me, it's daily.
every 2
For me,
days,
it's daily.
sometimes. So, like, if I shower today, I won't shower tomorrow. I'll shower the day after or the day after. So every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like, I know people that do that or like say they don't wash their hair every day, right? Like
I don't wash my
I know
hair
some
every day.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to maintain the, whatever natural oils are in it and stuff, instead of like washing it daily, thinning it out, drying out your scalp. But yeah, no, it's daily for me. I don't know. It's just I guess routine, right? It's routine
Yeah,
and
it's like
also
part of your
like
routine. Yeah.
yeah,
Like I understand like every day is a bit too extreme as well because you do like
you can
especially
dry
if
out
you
your
are from
skin.
Canada and like somewhere colder and stuff like that, right? You
Hmm.
can dry up your skin and stuff like that, but in like a hot place, like say actually you're back in Pakistan, you're not
You
showering
should
every
shower
day
every day
when
in
it's
Pakistan,
hot.
but you had to because I
Yeah.
sweat very quick.
Yeah,
But like
exactly.
in
That's what I'm
England,
saying.
so if I shower today, I would not shower tomorrow. I would shower minimum the day after or the day after that if I'm feeling lazy. But if I have something
Yeah.
to do, I will do it the day after. Like there's just no way. Like I just don't see the point. I don't
Okay.
smell bad. Although you fucking Sid tells everyone, dickhead, that I smell.
No.
Fuck
You
you. This is
stink.
dickhead is
Even
No,
saying
you
in
put
stink.
serious
on
faces,
mute
but
as
I
a
I'm
hate
being
mute.
him.
serious.
I
No, I'm
hate
being
this dude
serious. You
right now.
stink.
He's not even smiling, little shit. But like,
You stink.
fuck off.
You stink. Like, like you
Like
stink.
you stink.
Bro,
Fuck
Like,
I
you.
you,
will
you guys know who
say,
Lily
like,
Singh
do I need
is?
to bring
You
a
guys know
gas
who
mask when
Lily
I
Singh
officially
is?
meet you
yeah,
guys?
we do. She's from our part of Toronto.
Yeah. You know how Lily Singh's like nighttime TV show sucked, right? Stunk, right? Well, Hash stinks more than that.
More than that,
Like
yeah.
Hash is
Yeah,
terrible, bro.
yeah.
Hash is if you guys ever played Pokemon, Hash is like trubbish and like
Oh,
like
Yeah.
fucking
yeah,
like
bro.
Is that the trash Pokemon?
Hash. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay,
it's
yeah.
literally in the name trubbish.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm shit
Trash
with
and
names.
rubbish. Yeah. Hash things. Okay. Last question because we're nearly reaching 2 hour mark. We haven't hit the 2 hour mark in like nearly
wow.
over like 10 episodes, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
New
it's because
record.
normally we have blowfish, but now we have the better half.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't
Wow.
I don't want to say it.
Okay, last question. This is more towards the other two. Are you guys good in bed? Like, can you guys call yourself out? Like, is there
Fuck
something
yeah.
Hell yeah.
you saying yes?
Why not? I
Fuck
think
yeah.
so.
That's
I think that's
genuine answer.
that's
Yeah.
half of the work, right? Like believing and executing, right?
Okay.
But like you gotta have that belief too.
Mhm.
But honestly, I will be honest. Obviously, when I first started smashing people, I was probably terrible, right? Like I was probably terrible. I distinctly remember a couple girls telling me I was terrible. I distinctly remember having the issues that Hash had, where I'd like nut after like one stroke. Oh man, I have this really terrible memory. Uh, okay, so it was like one of the first times I was like smashing this girl, and literally every stroke, pull out, go back in,
No way.
go back in. It was like so. It was the strangest
No
experience. I'm not even
way.
kidding.
That's scary,
And like, it was also scary. I wasn't thinking. I was not
Yeah.
thinking. This was high school.
This
But
is
yeah, I'd go back in, and it was strange. And this did not last long, obviously, because the human body can only reproduce so much stuff. But yeah, I had like, and I was being dumb because again, I was pulling out, and like the baby batter was just all over my boxers, bro.
Nah,
Like,
here's
Oh,
the thing.
God.
You need to clean it. You need to at least like pee before you
exactly. And
Yeah.
like this was all in like a span of maybe 5 minutes.
No.
And
way.
in that, as soon as all of that was over, she was like, "Yeah, next time let's like do this differently." I'm like, "Yep."
Oh, at least she was
Oh,
understanding.
Yep.
At least she was understanding and not like.
She was honest and understanding. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll give it. That's points. That's points. I
Yeah.
would say no for myself. I know how to turn people turn on who I'm with, but like, I like when you essentially you wank to yourself. I didn't know this, but I don't know. You guys could tell me differently. But the dudes I'm speaking to, apparently people take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. They watch a whole video and do it. So I'm like racing myself. I'm like 2 minutes done.
Oh, okay.
Swear.
I actually need to tell you. I actually need to tell you about that. It's been about I think 4 months since the last time I watched porn, and that's because I've realized that we are all very desensitized to it because like the way that it works is like I was very much like Hash where it was like kind of like a race, right? Like do it as soon as possible, just get the frustration out and stuff like that. That's actually a very bad way of thinking about it because what it ends up doing is it desensitizes you from sex in general, right?
Mm.
Because it starts to become you enjoying it less and it more so being like a race to just like finish kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And it can lead to ED and stuff like that. Another thing is like lights on or lights off. It's like I got very dependent on the idea of having lights on because I really needed the visual representation, right? I really need to see what was going on and stuff like that, which actually pulls away from the feeling of the intimacy and everything in general, right? With the lights off, because if you can't see as clearly, what's gonna happen is the feelings, and then like you're gonna have more senses and stuff like that, right? You're gonna feel the breath a little bit more. It's gonna be a lot more intimate and stuff like that, which is why I've taken a conscious decision just not to watch it anymore. It's been like 4 or 5 months. I've told all my friends not to do it either and stuff like that. To be honest, I don't even like feel the need to wank anymore. I'll do it like once every couple weeks. Like
So
once.
your arms are like even sizes now, right? Like, that's all you're saying.
I'm about to say.
That's crazy. I'm actually ambidextrous, so it's never a problem. No, I'm joking. No, but yeah, like I just don't feel the need to do it, and it's not because I have like low testosterone or anything, because I do go to the gym quite often and stuff like that, and yeah, I just don't feel the need to do it anymore. Like it felt a lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
It felt a lot better. So I would tell you to stop doing that shit as well.
No, I haven't seen porn since not last year, but the year before, January.
That's good.
That's good.
good.
No, honestly speaking.
Intense.
Just a beast, man. It is what it is. That's what I do. Just got self-control.
One guy I know hasn't done it for like a year, and he's trying he's trying to keep going. I'm like, damn, okay, good for you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Everyone's got their own different ways to operate, right? But
I think it's a mental
Both
thing. Yeah, I don't think there's any like proof to anything. I think it's what you believe and do what. Because I believe more so self-control and all that shit. But I know so many people are like, it's fucking stupid, and I get it. It makes a lot of sense both sides. So I think it's how you perceive it, I guess.
Okay, for me, am I good in bed? I feel like I am, just because I ask a lot of questions. Like my main thing is like if I'm with someone, I need to be emotionally connected to them in the first place. So like the first time, never gonna be like that good. It'll just be like a case of like you just kind of like dipping your toes in the water kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
you got to figure
And
it out.
afterwards,
Yep.
I'll be like, yo, what kind of stuff do you like? Like, what kind of stuff do you want to try? What kind of like here's what I like, here's what you like. Let's come to a middle ground. Let's sometimes we do more of your stuff, sometimes we do more of my stuff, and it's just like a way of finding the balance and stuff like that. Another thing is there's a very big dissatisfaction, right? When it's low key my masculinity that gets a little bit hurt, but it's when I'm finished and she's not. There's a dissatisfaction.
Oh yeah,
hate it.
I agree with that.
I hate
You
it.
I
gotta
agree
finish
with that.
last,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, for sure.
You gotta finish last. I mean, unless it's without choice.
So it's always she goes first and then I get to have my turn. That's basically the why I think about it and stuff like that.
I'm of the same mindset.
Like
But it makes sense, though,
yeah.
because females
Does.
can well, I don't know actually, but they can come
they can do it many times.
many
yeah.
times. Whereas dudes one in a period. Do you know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
go once and a second and third. You just go once, take a break, and then you do it again.
Yeah.
Take a little.
Oh, it's called. Do you know what the period's called? It's called the refractory period. The time where you don't have the drive anymore.
Yeah. The baby batter gotta, regenerate. I see you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You nasty. Okay, it's hit the 2 hour mark. My dad's calling me to eat dinner and stuff, and he's about to beat my ass. If I'm gonna be
He's
honest.
about to peg your ass. What?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Damn,
You
bro.
gotta be you weird. But okay, I'll drop it off to Hash to let him finish. Thank you so much, Blowfish and Backsmasher and Hasham. I know, yeah, but thank you, Backsmash, especially for coming in as a guest.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's always fun to catch up with all of you, even if the topics get weird and you guys think I'm a dirty old guy. But you know,
Oh, you're
is what it is. That's the purpose I serve to you three.
Filipinos.
I agree with Sid. Thank you so much for watching, all of us. Obviously, thank you to Backsmasher. It won't be his last time. He's forgot his name. The other dude's brother, I think. Yeah, I forgot his name because we want originally. Yeah, I mean, but thank you so much for watching, all of us. We appreciate you.
Why are you saying that so much?
I was about to say
Wait, when is everyone streaming next before we end? Sorry, that's the important bit.
tomorrow.
Blowfish is tomorrow. 7 Thugs.
I think I'm streaming tomorrow, and the next stream is like Friday after tomorrow.
Perfect.
Because
Okay.
I have something coming up, so.
I will be live tomorrow. Backsmasher doesn't stream anymore, so I would have asked him as well. But thank you so much for watching, all of us. All of us.
What is going on with you today?
I'm struggling to speak.
Stream T-Child Records, you know.
Oh
True.
yeah. They have a music thing called Teacher Records. On
Yeah.
YouTube, TEA Child Records. Check it out.
I mean, it's on Spotify as well. They released a white EP not so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Thanks,
artists.
guys.
Thank you for watching us, everyone. We'll see you soon.
See you later.